once in a while, Angry finds himself in the city. Oh no. One thing I'm always sure about. Every time I always check and make sure I didn't get any on me. I know that's right. Y'all can keep your city in the city. Yes, sir! I thank you. Kindly leave us country folk well enough alone. Amen. Don't you pour it out. Keep your weary
Oh shit, 3 people jump on the same. Wow, that's a lot of echo.
be bad for your
All right. Hey guys, if you could leave something in the chat, let me know you can hear me. I think I've got my audio figured out. Basics anyways. I gotta work out the kinks. Let's turn the treble down. Really tinny, right? Yeah, if you could leave me something in the chat, let me know that you're here. Let me know that you can hear me. Pretty happy now if this works, then I don't have to wear the stupid headphones anymore. Welcome to anybody who's jumping in. Dollar Bill, welcome. Audio sounds good. Go ahead and give me critiques. If it sounds tinny, if it sounds too high, if it sounds anything, I need to know what you guys hear. I think I figured out for days. I've been trying to figure this out, and I think I had one wire crossed. I just started plugging shit in anywhere to see what would work, and I think I accidentally got it working right. Also, I hope everybody's having a good night. It is almost 10 o'clock here, so it's probably late for some of you guys. It's morning for me. Trying to figure out the feedback too, because I've got monitor speakers on my desk right here. So if I don't put things in the right place, then I get a nasty feedback sound. So I'm trying to figure out the right placement and everything. So any input from you guys in chat is going to be greatly helpful.
Let me tell you, watching all these city folk coming out here.
And then when I figure out my audio's all good, then we can talk about stuff. Because there is stuff to talk about.
Don't know nothing about tractors. Don't know nothing about hunting dogs. Don't know nothing about nothing.
Okay, we got like 7, 8-ish people in here and only one person in the chat. Anybody else want to say hi? While I'm waiting, I'm going to look some stuff up so we can do some talking about subjects. Have some in-depth conversation with y'all. How about that? Oh, Chris and Danny are always on. Unfiltered's on. ECP was on, but I think he's off now. Oh, I got to hit live. See everybody who's live. Unfiltered, Danny, Chris. Geyer's on. Every American's on who stole my name. I'm supposed to be the only angry. Holy crap, everybody went down to 3 viewers all of a sudden. Yeah, well, I'm going to try to find what we want to talk about. Thank you, Annie Fanny. That's a new name too. Welcome. Welcome. I'm not used to that name in here. That's awesome. Thank you if you're a new viewer or somebody who's been a lurker. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the chat. Okay, why is it not on the top of my feed? How about we go to news, maybe? Okay, well, watch out, Fox. Share Bear. The mountain pick that I have on the other thing, I'm really not sure. I'd have to go back and look at which one it is. Got a couple mountains on there. I don't recall having Shasta, though, because Shasta is not actually in Oregon. I know I have Crater Lake in there. That may have been what you saw. I have Mount Hood in there because it's a song about Oregon, so I tried to keep it to Oregon mountains. Yeah, that is a cool name, huh, Share Bear? So what do you think, Share Bear? How's it sound? Do I sound a little bit more professional? Oh, so Annie, you're not new. You're just a lurker. Okay, that's cool. Well, welcome to the chat. I appreciate you chiming in and joining the conversation. What do you think, Share Bear? Was this worth the time and setup and time I've spent trying to figure it out? I don't know if you were listening, but I had one wire crossed, and all I did was just start experimenting with plugs and cords, and all of a sudden, bam, everything seemed to work. Woohoo! I think that's excitement. Okay. Well, since you are the benefactor, is that the right word? Am I saying that right? Since you are the benefactor of such a setup, I'm glad that you're excited about it. Awesome. Thank you guys for the positive input. I'll tell you what, when we get to 10 on my count on my program, I'm not sure what it says in actuality, but when my thing says 10, we will talk about some subjects. Now that you guys let me know that my audio is working good, I'm so stoked about that. Now I can start working on music later. Let's see, where is... Can you guys hear the sound effects? Do the sound effects come out clear? Success is its own easy evil. You are correct, and welcome. Can you guys hear the sound effects? Oh, I love flying in a PDX dollar bill. I love it, especially on a nice clear day. Because when you're coming from the south, you go right over Mount Hood. And oh yeah, I love it. And I'm kind of from eastern Clackamas County, and when you come in from the south, it like follows the Cascades. So I could see my house, literally see my house when you're flying up the east side of I-5, and then it makes the loop around Mount Hood. Yeah, I love flying in the PDX. Now, I came in one time from Seattle at night, and it was a really cool view of downtown Portland when you come in from the north. But I prefer coming in from the south in the daytime because I can see all of the rural Portland area. So that's really cool. Okay, you guys can hear the sound effects. Awesome, that's great. Look at that. That's sound effects. Flew back from Des Moines. I don't know. Would you come in the gorge that way? Did you follow the gorge in? I've never flew from that direction. I always come from north or south. I've never come from the east. I think it would be cool to come in from the west, like come in off the ocean and fly over the coast. I think that would be super sweet. And they fly right over the flight pattern coming in from the west comes right over where I live now, and I see them all night. It's pretty cool. UB, how are you, sir? I guess it would be cool to see the gorge from up above. Because when, do you have any poop noises? I don't know. Let me look. I don't think so. What is this? Ew, that's definitely not poop.
Awesome.
Awesome. Not if I have yell. Yep, no poop noises. No poop noises. I should try and get one though, huh? I'm gonna try to hook this up to my DJ program and see if I can do sound effects through my DJ program. That would be cool because I can do like 1,000 sound effects off of my DJ program. I just haven't quite figured that out yet. I just now got this. Sometimes I'm a boomer, guys. It takes me a minute. But you guys got to understand, I work 4 on and 3 off. So between basically Monday through Wednesday, I'm a zombie. So it's hard for me to figure things out. He does, but not from the soundboard. True story. Truer words cannot be said, Hubie. I do have poop noises, but not on the soundboard. Nope, no poop noises. But like I said, I'm working on it. Give me a second. I can only do one thing at a time, guys, because kind of slow sometimes. But yeah, you guys ever flew into Vegas? Especially coming from up north, flying into Vegas is like one of the most. It's cool. It's super cool because you come in from the north and then you literally fly a loop around the strip and then you just dive in to get to was it McNary something airport? Can't even remember the name of it now, but the Vegas airport. You literally fly in this big loop and drop at the same time down into the airport. It's pretty badass. I haven't flown in a long time. It's been like 3 years since I've been on an airplane. I need to do it again. All right, guys, we're going to stop the music. We're going to talk about some stuff. Let's go to this one instead. Share this tab instead. So the big stink today is the cool lights at night. You are absolutely correct. I've never flown into Vegas in the daytime. It's always been at night, and it's pretty damn cool. The big stink today is Trump's speech. I'm gonna just let the cat out of the bag immediately. I thought it was very disappointing. Big nothing burger. I was watching probably with some of you guys. I was watching it live on Quincy's stream because I had just woken up. That's very disappointing. I actually set an alarm so that I wouldn't miss it. So I woke up and immediately turned on Quincy's stream because I knew he'd be streaming it. And I'm not disappointed at being in Quincy's chat, but I am disappointed that I actually woke my ass up to watch this ridiculous speech. I was definitely not impressed. A bunch of blah blah blah, if you ask me. I like the idea, the Save America Act and all of that. I'm seriously into voter ID. Speaking of, side note, I did finally get. Some of you know I've had ID issues. I had a paper ID, but not a hard card. I didn't have my actual hard license. So I had to go to the DMV and get that all straightened out. Well, I finally did. Now I had to send it into YouTube, and they're telling me 3 weeks before they send my PIN number for AdSense, which is the payables account. So as soon as that happens, they okayed my new ID. They didn't want to take my paper ID. They were giving me all kinds of crap about that. But now that I have my my real license, they checked all the boxes off on that one, and they're sending me a PIN for my money account. And when that gets here, I will plug that into the computer and I will be monetized again. I will get super chats, memberships, all that kind of fun stuff that y'all been waiting on. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to sit here for a few weeks, a couple weeks at least, and I'm waiting on YouTube and the United States Postal Service. So there's your update on that. Okay. Anyways, back to Trump. Guessing the arrest won't come till after the fall elections, if at all. Yeah, that's one of my major criticisms about this. To be honest, I'm trying to remain positive. I'm trying to stay on the train, guys. I really am. But I've made no qualms about the fact that I will criticize Trump more than I will criticize a Democrat because he's supposed to be on our side. He's supposed to be making us happy. That's why we voted for him. And less and less, I'm feeling that. We need some green in this chat. Yeah, yeah. I won't be able to see it, unfortunately. What I've been doing is I'll put my phone over here and watch it on the phone. I would rather get a nice slow root canal than go to the. Actually, I must have went on a good day. My DMV thing wasn't that. I was there for maybe an hour, even though I was way back in line. And then when I got called up to the counter, it was literally like less than 15 minutes, and I was out of there. Our DMV is actually not that bad. We've got a crew of people in it that are happy, very personable. They're very friendly. They actually like to do their jobs well. I can't complain about our local DMV. Now, some DMVs I've been to, yes, I would rather get my teeth pulled, but our local DMV here is really not that bad. So that just says I will definitely give credit where credit is due. When people do their job right, I will give some credit to that. Um, I don't know. I was pretty excited from 2017 to 2020. I was pretty excited. I made no secret. I In 2016 I did not vote for Trump. I didn't vote for Hillary. I actually left it blank on president. I was not sold on Trump when he first came out. But over the next 4 years, he won me over. No, I didn't have to make an appointment, Chair Bear. Um, he won me over in the next 4 years, so I did vote for him in 2020 and in 2024. Obviously, he did some things that I liked, somewhat impressed me. Like I said, he won me over, and I was like many, I was really excited after 4 years of Sleepy Joe. I was really excited about what was going to happen in the second term, and in my opinion, it's been very anticlimactic. Um, I don't know what happened, but it seems like the first term, it wasn't even as much about him getting things done, although he did. Um, the drama and the shenanigans by the left and all of that got people excited. It rallied people. It made people want to back him. A lot of people like me, it's like even if I don't like him, if he's a target of the left, then I'm on his side. So there was an element of that also, and he was fighting. He was literally fighting. And then during the campaign for 2024, literally he was fighting for his life. And they probably voted for Hillary for it. Yeah, there is always that possibility. Always that possibility. Um, this time around, it doesn't feel like he's fighting. As soon after the election, when he won, it feels like he just like settled in. And I feel like this term he's more of a politician than he was his first term. Uh, and that's disappointing to me because I liked the fact that he did not act like a politician. That's what won me over. The fact that he acted like the bull in the china shop. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed somebody. I felt like somebody heard me and was fighting for me. I'm not getting that this time around. And I still like watching his speeches. because he'll throw a jab or two in there. He'll say something funny, what I call clip-worthy moments. And you see, I'm the opposite, Share Bear. I was not a Trump fan before the Golden Escalator. Just something about him just turned me off. Uh, but that's just my opinion. Like I said, he did win me over. I'm not here to bash on Trump. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to stay on the Trump train. But it just feels like sometimes it feels like he's going through the motions, and that's what today felt like. I was not moved. I was not motivated. I was not excited at the end of this, for him, a relatively short speech. It really felt like a lot of blah 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 blah. And again, the Save America Act, voter ID, so on and so forth. I am happy about that. He was waiting to see which lawyer he needs. Well, yeah, there is. I feel like there is an element of fear. I feel like the first term, he was worried about his legacy in the fact that he wanted to make big waves. He wanted to be known as the guy who was anti-government, who, he wanted to be the bull in the china shop. I feel like right now, the way it appears to me is he's worried about his legacy being tarnished by the left, and he's trying to appease them a bit, if that makes sense. He's acting a lot more like a politician. I was excited. I thought that this term would be double of what we got in the first term, because he's a lame duck. Obviously, other than the troll, other than the meme, we know he can't be a president again. We know 2028 we're going to get somebody different. That's constitutional. That's how America works. So that makes him a lame duck. And if I was in his position, and what I'd like to see from him is a bit of a IDGAF attitude, because he's not worried about reelection. His legacy is his legacy. It's already out there. It's going to be, we know what it's going to be. We know that progressives write history, and we already know it's already there. His legacy is not going to change. He's really got nothing to lose right now. That's part of either the benefit or the evil of being a lame duck politician, is you already know what they're going to write about you. So just do what you feel you need to do. I'm not getting that from him right now. As Quincy pointed out, and I'll reiterate, like I said, if any of you guys were watching earlier, I'm sorry if this is repetitious, but he read this speech. This was not him talking. This is him reciting what somebody wrote for him. And for those of us who love the off-the-cuff Trump, that is disappointing. Watch for arrests in 2020. See, okay, so here's the deal. Bottom line, until I see somebody getting perp walked, I'm not impressed. You can sit here and blah, blah, blah all you want, give political speeches all you want. Until I see the shiny bracelets, I'm not impressed. I'm tired of hearing the same shit over and over and over again with no results. It's all talk. I'm tired of talk. We've had decades of politicians talking, probably longer than that. But personally, I've listened to decades of politicians talk. And as far as I'm concerned, we haven't had a politician, we haven't had a president of action since Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan got shit done. He changed things. Whether you think they were for the better or not, you cannot argue with the fact that he did what he said he was going to do. He was a man of action, whether you agree with those actions or not. He was a man of action, and I thought we were going to get more of that out of Trump this term. What Maduro told them about, yeah. Well, we all had our own ideas going into this. We were all excited about it. That's why we all watched. Like I said, I literally set my alarm clock to not miss this, because I was waiting for some big revelation. He's been hyping this for a week. So we all expected something awesome, something inspiring, something, a revelation of some sort. And it's just the same old shit. It was like he was reading an article from The Guardian online or something. And he did not tell us a single thing we didn't already know. I guess the big revelation is Trump said the word China. Everybody was wondering whether he was going to say China, Venezuela, Russia, yada, Israel. Everybody was wondering what country he was going to name, and he named China. But didn't 75% of us kind of already anticipate it was going to be China? There was a data dump that came with the speech. It made interesting reading. Yeah, see, I don't know much about those data dumps and Reddit and Q and all of that. So maybe if I had heard or seen some of that, it might change my mind a little bit. But I don't know. The data dumps, I don't really, they don't do anything with them, guys. It's all talk. It's all, oh, look, this is happening, so we should do this about it. But do you do it? Have we seen any of the swamp being drained? As far as I'm concerned, the only thing we see is more and more Republicans going never Trumpers. We see more and more division in the Republican Party. And I don't blame that on Trump. I blame it on Republican officials not having any conviction. I don't blame that on Trump. Trump is being Trump. And as a politician, you know what Trump's going to do. You know what Trump's going to say. He's not, he's not that unpredictable, really. He's made all of his views, all of his opinions known. And if you sit and think about it for a second, you could write the speech before he even says it. So he's not surprising any of these Republicans, but yet all of these Republicans keep jumping ship because, oh my God, because they're worried. You got to understand, guys, politicians are worried about job security. It's a job. They don't volunteer to do this. This is not something they do out of the kindness of their heart. This is a career move that they became politicians. So what do you do when you have a career? You try and, at the very least, continue that career, if not progress in it. These guys are worried about job security, guys, because obviously there's a lot of these people, they get benefits, they get, speaking engagements, stuff like that. These guys are lawyers and scholars and all of this. These people most of them were making money before they became politicians. But somehow they're making more money as a politician. Go figure that, because their salaries aren't that great on paper, but they get all these bennies on the side. And think about it. They can filibuster. They can take, holiday recesses. They do all that. They don't actually have to work. They could just say, oh, this is overwhelming. We can't make up our mind. Congress is in recess, and go take 2 weeks off. Meanwhile, still getting all the benefits that we pay for. It's a cushy job. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know there's stress in being a politician. Sometimes I don't envy it, but I wouldn't mind being a politician. It'd be better than the job I have now. That's for damn sure. But they're worried about their jobs, and their job is dependent on their constituency accepting them. So a lot of these Republicans, I think, are taking polls. They have people that figure this shit out for them and find out that it behooves them. It's better for them to go against Trump than to support him in their particular district. And they're more worried about their job security than they are their ethics and morals in having a backbone. MDG read through it. Holy crap. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. Do left of center Democrats even exist anymore? Seems they're all way left commies now. They do exist, but they're kind of quiet. That's the media only focuses on the radical and loud ones. Regular Democrats are like normie Republicans. They're quiet. They're just worried. They're just going about their daily life. The the Dems have been ruthless weeding out. Well, nowadays the Republicans are doing the same thing. Some of y'all do it. Not you guys in specific, but the right the right viewing gang, mob, group, whatever you want to call yourselves, ourselves, because I'm one of them too. Like I said, if I'm not doing a live, I'm in somebody else's chat or I'm lurking in the background. You guys know I'm just like you guys, unless I'm on my own camera. So don't let me sound like a hypocrite. But there's a lot of conservative gatekeepers out there, and then the mob rules. Once one of these gatekeepers puts out a bad word against you and says you're not a conservative, you're not MAGA, you're not this, then the mob mentality takes over, and half of the people you thought were your online friends are now calling you a commie. The right is just as bad as the left, guys. Call a spade a spade. It's our social media culture that we have now. And unfortunately, it's how it works. I can't stand it. I wish people would just be real nowadays, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels like everybody is just trying to get their attention. What the hell was that? Something just said low battery. What was that? Oh, I know what it was. Okay. I just cleaned my desk a little while ago, guys, when I was trying to figure out my sound system, because I didn't have room to put everything and keep the wires neat. And I found a bunch of little small, things like this earbuds. This is a little portable speaker that you get on a cruise. And it's telling me now that the battery is low. I think I have to turn it off. Let me try to turn it. I think I put it away without turning it off. Yeah, I see a blue light on. I think I have to turn it off and it'll stop yelling at me. Where'd the blue light go? There it is. There we go. Now that I turned it off, it'll stop yelling at me. This is a cool little thing, guys. See this? It almost looks like a little credit card. You guys can see this. Look how thin it is. This is actually a little portable speaker. It came from Princess Cruise Line. And it's a little Bluetooth speaker, and it's actually louder. This little thing right here. Look, here's my cigarette pack. It's smaller than my cigarette pack, and it's louder than the speakers on my laptop. Anyways, that's a side note. Now it'll stop yelling at me. But yeah, our social. Hey, Mr. Bill. Oh, I'm not saying hi to my chat. Dollar Bill, Easy Evil, Mr. Bill, Shy. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I'm sorry, I'm off in talking head mode, so I'm not paying attention to my chat. My apologies. We tend to have this. I mean, the right is getting high think, and it's disappointing because the reason why I hung out with patriots and right wing conservative activists is because we all seem to think for ourselves. We weren't following the trends, so to speak. And I feel like ever since Trump came along, that's changing. I feel like there's a cult mentality among the Trump fans, and that's disappointing to me. I like people that think for themselves. I like people that have their own opinions, and that's why I hang out with people like Mr. Bill and Quincy and Danny and Chris, because they have their own opinions, and sometimes it goes against the grain, and they're okay with that. And that's the same way I am. I'm going to. I just said your name, Bill. I'm not ignoring you. You can fart all you want. I can't smell you. I'm 40 miles away from you, buddy. If you fart enough, I can smell you over here. Then you need to go to the doctor. Luckily for me, the wind's blowing from me to you, so I'm not downwind. I have noticed in my chats in the chat community, I'm going to say, because like I said, the aforementioned people and myself, we all kind of share the same chat people, which is cool. We have a great chat community, and I do notice a lot of free thinking in our chat community, which impresses me a lot. A lot of you guys are like me. You guys will give criticism where you feel criticism is warranted. Like I said, that's my thing, guys. It it doesn't impress me when people criticize the Democrats because we know they're goofy, and that's easy. Um, when you go out in public and put your name and face out there, calling your own party to the floor and putting their feet to the fire, that's when I get impressed. Because, like I said, I criticize Trump because Trump is supposed to be my dude. Trump is supposed to be on my side. He's supposed to be working for me. I'm supposed to be happy with what he does. So when that doesn't happen, I'm going to speak out because I expect him to do right. I expect the Dems to do wrong. It's not surprising. It's not even discussion worthy half the time. But Trump is supposed to be our man. He's supposed to be our guy in the office. So when he's not towing the line, I'm going to call it out. And I think you should too. Because it doesn't end on January 2nd. Oh my goodness, Share Bear's going to fart. Holy crap. Mr. Bill, you better pay attention to her. I do not want to see a lady fart. But that's why I'm saying what I'm saying, and I would encourage you guys, for whatever it's worth. I know I'm not that important, and I'm not in charge of it. I'm not the boss of anybody, so I'm saying I would encourage you guys to critique. Don't just say rah rah, it's Trump, we love it. We are not here to stroke Trump's ego. Trump is here to make our America great again. And if he's not doing that, we need to say, yo, dude, check this out. Be more critical of the people that you voted for than you are of the people you didn't vote for. Because whatever standard you hold the Democrats to, you hold your elected officials, the ones that you voted for, your choice, the people that you supported, and the people that you put your ass on the line to support in public. Because every one of us that is a Trump supporter nowadays puts our reputation and sometimes our safety on the line to support this man. I want something for it. I want some results for it. But anyways, that's, like I said, that's my opinion. Take it as you will. But I figured if you're in my chat, hanging out, watching my channel, then you kind of want to know what my opinion is. So there it is. Let's go through this a little bit, and we'll critique it as it happens. It's not that long. I may skip through some things, like the first however many minutes where he just it sounded like a campaign speech. It sounded like 2020 again when he was trying to tell us everything he did for the country. So just hooked up his soundboard. Let's fill it. AO just hooked up his soundboard. Gotcha. I gave him plenty of criticism his first term. I didn't start supporting him until about January this year. Well, that's good that he won you over. Like I said earlier, he won me over. I didn't vote for him the first time, but I have voted for him twice since. So he did win me over.
We are doing great. Less than 2 years ago, we inherited an economic and social disaster. After the worst inflation in 48 years, the wide open borders with millions and millions of people pouring in from all over the world, including...
See, there's going to be about 10, 15 minutes, I think, of him just campaigning. Why is he campaigning? I didn't understand that. And sometimes he does this to get people excited, This wasn't exciting. He was reading this. This wasn't him standing up there going, fight, fight, fight. This wasn't him talking to his audience and saying, make America great again. Let's go. Let's all cheer USA, USA, USA. This was him reading off a teleprompter, boring as hell. This was like watching Joe Biden speak.
Criminals of all types and 11,888 murders, many of whom killed more than one person. We had transgender for everybody, men and women sports, crime ravaging our cities, and the whole world was laughing at us as a nation, but not anymore. 2 years ago, our country was dead. Now we are the hottest country anywhere in the world. America is respected like we have never been respected before.
All right, let's fact check that, guys. Let's fact check that because you guys are online. If you guys are like me, you talk to people that aren't American quite a bit. Are we really more respected now than we were 3 years ago? Has anything really changed? We still have pride parades for a whole month out of the year. We still have drag queen story hour to our kids. We have political leaders that don't make sense, that should not be political leaders. Not saying Trump, but I'm saying, legislators, representatives, yada, yada, Congress, senators, sometimes even governors and mayors. Okay, easy. I'm not going to argue with you, but if you think he brought receipts, then would you explain what receipts he brought? Because the way I see it, when he stands up there and talks numbers, all he's doing is giving the lefty media a chance to fact check him. And if he says 1 decimal point wrong, they're just going to lambaste him all over the place. So I personally think he shouldn't throw numbers and stuff out like that because it never ends up well for him. Our generals aren't wearing dresses. Well, not all of them, but they're still out there. I mean, there's still plenty of stuff. Nothing's really changed. We've got some start of change, I guess. They're working on the women and men and women sports thing. I was able to remind Karen on the flight that Trump was still her president for 2 more years. That went over quite well. When I got off my outgoing flight to Minneapolis. Okay, cool. I guess that's a change because 6 years ago we couldn't have done that without getting assaulted, I guess. Saying pro-Trump out in public. I guess that's a change. Now, is that something Trump did, or is that just a lot of lefties finally giving up? A lot of lefties saying we can't really change this, so whatever. But I mean, that's cool. I saw a video of Chris, as in Chris and Danny, getting hassled over his MAGA hat in a gas station yesterday, day before, whenever it was. So it's still out there. And people still think it's okay to be overtly anti-American. We've still got protests going on all over the country every other day. The stupidity in Portland has been going on for over a year now. I would have liked to have seen more done about that. We are now the biggest exporters of oil and steel. For how long? I mean, that is a good thing, but we're the biggest exporters of oil because we're at war with Iran right now. If that gets settled, I mean, only what is it? I'm not great with numbers, but what is it, like 5% of our oil went through the Strait of Hormuz? I can't understand how that would make such a huge change. And the thing is, well, okay, so let me rephrase that. The blockade has changed anything, or has changed some things. Just like embargoes on certain countries change things. But when that blockade is finally lifted, which it has to, if Republicans have any chance of winning whatsoever in 2028, this Iran thing has to be done by the end of this year. We cannot spend another year and a half fighting in Iran and expect to win anything in 2028. Or every Republican is going to be a never Trumper. Because America is not okay with this war in Iran right now, generally speaking. So in order for us to have any chances whatsoever coming up in 2028, this has to be done. This has to be finished. And it has to come to a satisfactory ending somehow. It can't just be, yeah, whatever, because we're not going to live that down. But as long as that embargo's there, we're going to be top dog. But as soon as this is fixed and the embargo is lifted, and we're not going to be cutting off China anymore, then what happens? We go back to business as usual. I don't know. I don't see these results being long lasting. I see a lot of temporary stuff going on right now. And mind you, I'm a cynicist. I'm very pessimistic. So there could be, there's that factors into my opinion, of course. But I don't see anything long lasting. I think everything right now is temporary. And the tariffs, everything that Trump is doing right now, and I've said this over and over again, and I'll say it again, and it's not that I'm happy about it, but it's just statistics and facts. January 2nd, 2029, we will welcome in a Democratic president. It's how it works. It will surprise me so much if that's not the case, and I'll be happy about it. But reality says January 2nd, 2029, we will be inaugurating a Democrat president that is more than likely going to do everything within their power to undo everything Trump has done and go farther to the left. Snooks, welcome, welcome. Joe, Canadian Joe's in here. Howdy, howdy. Welcome to the new people. Glad you could join me. But yeah, in 2029, more than likely, we're going to have a Democrat president that is going to undo everything Trump did and go farther to the left. Just for spite. Just because that's what the Democrats do. We do it too. Look at what Trump did when he came in. Executive order, executive order, executive order, executive order. That's politics. It's how it works. Now, see, that would impress me. If we actually leave NATO, if we actually do something against the United Nations, I will be on here. I will be on here cheering. Look at that sound effects, guys. Woo! Go team me. If we start flexing our muscle against these world organizations, then it will impress me. Then I will, then my ears perk up and I start paying attention. Because those are steps against, and this is a cliche word, but those are steps against the New World Order, against globalism. I hear a lot of rhetoric. I hear a lot of talk. I hear a lot of rah, rah, rah. But I don't see stuff like that happening. No, you're right, Snooks. We don't have to leave, but we got to flex our muscle and start making people. We run everything. We are the big dogs. Without us, they're screwed. Now, granted, we will be screwed somewhat too because of the everything's interconnected. But we need to start flexing our muscle. We need to start taking, because they won't give it, we need to start taking the respect that we've earned. And we're not getting any respect right now. Everybody is taking us for granted. If we start flexing our muscle and saying, yo, look, this is who we are. And if you want to keep us in the loop, or if you want to keep all the benefits that the United States adds to these organizations, you need to start giving us the respect we're due. I want to see that. That to me is MAGA. That's making America great again. Is people treating us like we are the big dog that we are. That's making America great again. Because 100 years ago, everybody clamored to have America on their side. I mean, hell, we've won 2 world wars. We are the big dogs, and we still are. We still are. The world economy does not exist without the American dollar. I don't care what who says. Without the American dollar, the world economy crumbles. We deserve respect for that. We deserve to get treated a sort of way for that. And the rest of the world needs to step up and be like, yo, okay, we get it. You guys make the world run, and we're going to act appropriately. Until I see some of that, it's all blah 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 to me. Fires make for some eerie sunset. Oh man, yeah. You guys know I'm from Cleveland, and I've seen some news footage from Cleveland. Man, I never thought I'd see Cleveland looking like Oregon during wildfire season. That was pretty crazy. I've still got family there and stuff, so I pay attention. Friends. Hell, we defeated the British 250 years ago when we were 13 colonies. We weren't even close to what we are now. But this could also push the U.S. Yeah, Snooks. I was watching Quincy, and he had some good points about oh my, what do they call the flock cameras and the real IDs and all of that. I get it. I get it. I told you guys earlier in the stream that I had to go to the DMV and get my ID, and it's all weird looking with holograms in it and stuff like that. And I'm just looking at it, and I'm like, this card can probably look at me. This my ID card, they're probably tracking me with it or something. The technology, they have more technology than we know about right now, and things do stuff that we don't know about. And it's kind of scary to think even the stuff that we do know about is scary. So what about the stuff we don't know about? I try not to be a conspiracy theorist, but I'm an intellect, so that stuff kind of appeals to me a bit. But anyways, I want to know, how are we so much more hot than we were 3 years ago, other than the fact that we have a president that's obviously alive now, which I guess is something in itself. I mean, I guess we were more of a joke with Joe Biden as president, but the way the globalism is and the world thinks nowadays, the whole world thinks we're a joke for reelecting Trump because they don't get it. They don't understand the American spirit and the American point of view and why we elected Trump. To them, we're just a bunch of stupid cowboys. And I'm okay with that. My mom always said I should have been a cowboy. Anyways, let's start this back up.
We have more money being invested in the United States than at any time in the history of our country. More Americans are working today than ever before. This week, it was announced that inflation saw the largest monthly decline in more than 6 years. Just happened. It was just given out. The media reported it, and we accept it. The best in 6 years. The tax cuts in our great, big, beautiful bill are saving hardworking families thousands and thousands of dollars, like with the provisions, no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors.
Okay, I'm going to pause that one right there because I'm a 50-50 on that one. So I will tell you, I take advantage. You guys know, and I tell you this all the time. I can't do as many live streams as I want because I work my ass off. I work a lot of hours. I work up to 60 hours a week because no, excuse me, no tax on overtime. So not only do I get time and a half for overtime, but it's tax free. Sometimes I make more on my overtime than I do on my regular wages. So I'm excited about that. The no tax on overtime. Obviously, I'm not a waitress, so I don't know about the tips thing. I'm not sure how that works or how it worked before. Um, Lady A could tell you more about that. She used to be a bartender, so she knows about the tip thing, but I've never, I used to run a moving company and we got some tips through that sometimes, but I've never been in a tip industry. So I don't know much about that. I'm sure somehow it helps them, but as far as I know, a lot of them don't really accurately record all their tips anyways. So I didn't think that was a thing. I didn't think that was a big deal. I don't know, but I could be wrong. Like I said, I've never worked in a tip based industry, so I have no idea how that works. But I know the overtime thing, but it's a double edged sword because now I'm half dead all the time. Because trying to earn that extra little bit of money and take advantage of that rule, I'm working myself to death. Um, that and there's Big Spider Mike with his oh so original trolling comment. Oh so original, Mike. You're a brain surgeon, buddy. So it's a double edged sword. I love the like I said, when I work overtime, I make damn good money. Uh, so I appreciate that, but at the same time, I have to actually work for that. So it's a double edged sword. But I'm sure there are some people in my audience that do work in tip based industries. And see, Mike, you might want to excuse yourself because you don't work, so you have no idea what we're talking about.
Along with the interest deduction on a loan used to purchase a car, but only if that car is made in America and a 100% expensing for our job creating businesses. Our stock markets are at their highest point in many years, but we can actually say of all time. And your 401ks, pensions, and retirement accounts are setting records every single day, the highest.
And you guys can tell me if that's true or not because I'm poor white trash, so I don't know anything about retirement accounts or IRAs. So you guys can tell me if that's true or not. I don't know. Uh, don't work in it. I don't have retirement. I don't have IRAs or 401ks or any of that. So I have no idea if that's better or not. As far as I know, nobody in my family does either. We're all kind of salt of the earth, calloused hands, kind of working kind of people. So you guys can tell me if that's true or not.
In history. For years, we paid the highest price for prescription drugs anywhere in the world. Now we pay the lowest price under my most favored nations policy because I was able to get the rest of the world and the pharmaceutical companies to act responsibly. Drug prices are coming down by 70, 80, and 90%. TrumpRx.gov, this will ultimately reduce the cost of health care. You have to go to TrumpRx.gov and take advantage of it. But the cost of health care is coming way down because of what we've done with prescription drugs. And with Trump accounts, every child in America now has access to a tax-free investment account to save for their future. Billions and billions of dollars are being invested, put in by companies and individuals to take care of our children so that at age 18, they will have potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars in their account, and they'll get off to a great start in life. So for that, go to TrumpAccounts.gov and sign up your child or any child who'd like to sign up. Our previously wide open borders have been transformed into the most secure borders in the history of our country, with 0 illegal aliens being admitted to the United States in the past 14 months. That is
Okay. I don't believe the zero number. I think that's a bit hyperbolic. I'm sure there's still illegals coming in here, but I will concede that he has made changes. But that all started 6 years ago, 7 years ago. That's not about what's going on right now. He's reaping the benefits. Somehow, it kind of lasted through. I think because of COVID had a lot to do with it, but it lasted through the Biden years, and now he's reaping the benefits of what he did his first term. But I am impressed and excited about what's happened at the border. I will give credit where credit's due. That is a plus.
is 0. Nobody thought it was possible. We had the worst border in the history of our country, and now we have the best. Crime is plummeting nationwide, with the murder rate at its lowest level since 1900, or more than 125 years ago. We're making a record investment in our armed forces, and we have the strongest and most powerful military by far anywhere in the world. I built it during my first term, and unfortunately, we're forced to use it now. We won in Venezuela, which is now working with us to produce millions and millions of barrels of oil. We are likewise winning big in Iran, and you will see the fruits of that labor very, very shortly. America is back and doing really well, but we still have a major challenge that must be urgently addressed, because no country can be great without fair and honest elections. You have to trust your country, because if there can be no trust, there can be no greatness. And that's very simple. No trust, no greatness.
That is
For
true.
many years, I've called for bold, swift, and decisive action to protect the integrity of America's elections. Every American deserves to know that when they cast their vote, that vote will be counted accurately in a system, and that is to make that system secure.
Joe, I got to give you credit on that one, because that was actually my joke in Quincy's stream earlier. Is basically Trump is standing up there saying, "Don't trust elections except for when I win." And to me, I don't like that approach. I don't like that. Caveman, what's up? Um, I'm a little bit baffled about that too. If our elections are so bad, how do you expect me to have faith in the premise that you won in 2024? Considering it's unprecedented, I think if my history is correct, only one other president has done this in the history of our presidents. Has had a lapse in the middle of their presidency, I guess you could say, that was beat and then came back and won again. Crazy thing. And then with the landslide numbers that he won in, and what really changed? He's talking about bringing fair elections back now. So what happened in 2024? If you haven't fixed it yet, then how are we supposed to have faith in what happened in 2024? I believe he won in 2016. I'm on the fence on whether or not he lost in 2020. But how do you expect us to believe that you won in 2024 when you're telling us you didn't fix the elections yet? So he's kind of stepping on his own foot on that. But I get it. I get it. I understand. No, he's not going to stand up there and say I lost. I didn't really win. He's not going to say that, obviously. But he's kind of stepping on his own toes here a little bit, and I didn't like that. I didn't think that was such a great idea.
One where cheating
Speech-wise.
and interference are not just difficult, but virtually impossible. Unfortunately, the system we have today falls catastrophically short of that standard. Tonight, I'm announcing the immediate declassification and release of critical intelligence revealing shocking vulnerabilities in our election infrastructure. This evidence shows that the election system we have dangerously exposes, and really exposes like levels never thought possible, to hacking, exploitation, and foreign interference. Just as disturbingly, this vital information has for many years been covered up and hidden from you, the American people, our beautiful, our great American people. But that all changes right now. The documents we will release starting tonight have been gathered by the White House Government Transparency Task Force, a great group of people, along with the staff of the President's Intelligence Advisory Board, supported by our top intelligence agency chiefs, who have all personally reviewed the findings. We are presenting this evening and fully confirmed their authenticity. You can see these documents for yourself at whitehouse.gov. That's whitehouse.gov. Go check it out.
Go
Our
check it out.
purpose in disclosing this information is not to weaken confidence in election, but to earn that confidence by confronting vulnerabilities and correcting them very, very quickly. And that's what we're doing. The documents cover 5 major areas of concern. First, they show.
So I believe the only way that I'm going to have faith in elections, and I think the Save America Act might go towards this, one person, in person, one vote with ID. I think that with technology, we've tried to streamline the process, tried to make things earlier. I don't believe in mail-in voting. I think that, we have that in Oregon, and I think it's wrought with fraud. I think it's ridiculous. One person, one vote, handwritten, and it may be a pain in the ass to count. It may create more work, but in my opinion, it's one thing that we have that's worth it. You want me to turn the feed up a little bit? Okay, I will do that. Well, Joe, you don't vote here, so sorry, buddy, but that's kind of one that your opinion is a grain of salt on that one, buddy. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but you don't vote in American elections, so kind of neither here nor there. You know what I mean? But here's my thing: is right now all I can think of is we had the Russia thing, and we found out that was just absolute garbage. And all I can think now is we're going to go through a China thing. I'm not completely on board with the China thing, really. And what I said earlier, and I'll reiterate it, is okay. So I have large dogs. I have a fenced-in yard, and my yard is very secure. Nothing comes in and out of my yard without the approval of my guard dogs. When I go out there to mow the lawn and there's dog poop in the yard and the kids want to blame it on the neighbor's little dog, I don't buy it. We are the big dogs, and we're supposed to be secure in what we do. I don't like this blaming other countries for what happens in our country. I don't like that. We should have that contained. We should have that under control. We should have that wrapped up. We should have our in-house business in hand and under control. So this blaming other countries, stop blaming China and look at the Democrats that are fraudulent. Let's start looking at our own voting machines. Let's start looking at our voting apparatus. Let's start looking at the volunteers and the NGOs that fund these volunteers. There's so many people to blame. I think there's a bunch of crap in our elections. And I think our country has laid those turds. And we need, when there's dog poop in my yard, I blame my dogs for it. I don't go yelling at neighbor dogs. I yell, I blame my household for there being poop in the yard. And I think we need to start doing that. Just my opinion. I'm tired of hearing this. Everybody else is making our country bad. No, we make our country bad. Americans make America bad. And I want to see some shiny bracelets on people that are making America bad, on Americans that are making America bad. Because there's always going to be influence. There's always going to be, and we influence other elections all around the planet. That's just how politics works. It's how global politics works, geopolitics. Um, you can't stop that. There's going to be influence. We have the capability of making sure that that influence goes no more than influence. But I want to see shiny bracelets on people in Georgia, in Pennsylvania, in Oregon, in California, in Washington, where all of these blue leaders are overtly committing fraud. I think Wisconsin's another state. Minnesota, is that where oh my god, brain fart. Tim Walz is Minnesota, right? And the Somalis in Minnesota, all this fraud, all these NGOs. I want to see people go to jail. Who went to jail over the Somali stuff in Minnesota? Who's going to jail in Oregon when we know good and damn well that our elections are not on the up and up here in Oregon? Washington's completely retarded. Look at the stuff that happened with the race at Karen Bass and the reality star guy down in LA, in the commie foreign chick that is going to run against Karen Bass. When are people going to do something about that stuff? When are we going to see some action? Not just, oh, we know it wasn't right, but anyways, next story.
That over a period of years, starting during the 2020 election cycle, the People's Republic of China carried out what is believed to be the largest compromise of election data in history, resulting in China's illicit acquisition of 220 million U.S. voter files. That information.
Okay, who let them do that? It had to come from here originally. Who let them do that? Why aren't they being held responsible? Somebody had to give those files to China or make them vulnerable enough that China could get them. Who's in cuffs because of that? Nobody. Nobody.
Includes names, addresses, phone numbers, political party preferences, and other sensitive data that would be needed to register to vote and engage in other nefarious activities, which is exactly what was happening. This data loss presents an unprecedented election security nightmare. The intelligence even shows that China assigned a data exploitation unit specifically to this new project. Compounding the travesty, the second set of documents we are releasing reveals that members of the deep state, very, very famous group of people, in many cases, in our intelligence agency work to actively suppress and downplay information about the extent of China's sinister election meddling.
Okay, name some names and let's see them on CNN and MSNBC getting perp walked through Washington, D.C. Let's hear some names and let's see something happen. That will make me happy. Let's see some actual action. China is our enemy. We know this. A 5-year-old can tell you this. China's going to China. They're going to do what they do. Just like back in the day, Russia did Russia things. And then way back in the day, Germany did German things. It's called enemies. It's called people sworn enemies against each other. They're going to do it. But they cannot get away with doing the things that they're being accused of without inside help. That's the big thing. I want to see the inside help over here be held actually accountable for what's happening. Don't sit here and say China did it, China did it, China did it, without telling us who helped them do it over here and seeing, let's see the deep state go to jail. Point out the deep state. You keep saying drain the swamp. I see no swamp being drained. I see a lot of rumors and goofy stories online going around. I see nobody going to jail. I see nobody losing office. I see nobody being thrown all over the headlines for it. I hear a lot of they did this, they did that, they did it. Who is they? Tell us who they are and hold them accountable.
Covering it up from both the president and the American people like nobody thought was possible. U.S. spy agencies began learning about the compromise of voter registration files in 2020 when they discovered that tens of millions of voter data, think of that, tens of millions of voters' data in 18 states have been bought, stolen, or hacked by China. Yet those responsible for sounding the alarm instead kept the information secret and hidden. They did not disclose to me as president or to anyone else, and to the best of our knowledge, they did not inform Congress. In fact, all they kept saying is, this is the most secure election in the history of our country. A standard, very pat line that was divvied out to say. The cover-up of this colossal security breach is even more disturbing in light of the additional information showing that China engaged in other election-related activities to undermine my first administration and our 2020 campaign. They did not want, and they just didn't want it. They fought like hell not to have it, Donald Trump, to win, and for good reason. As the documents we are releasing show, CIA reporting explicitly stated, and I quote, in mid-2018, the Chinese Communist Party's policy was to leverage all domestic and foreign elements that were opposed to the U.S. president in an effort to reduce the U.S. president's votes and make him resign or prevent his re-election. Isn't that nice? Also, in mid-2018, China was working to influence the results of the U.S. midterm elections and later the results of the 2020 presidential election itself. Separately, in mid-2019, the Chinese government's strategy against the United States was focused on undermining domestic confidence in the U.S. president. They wanted to just make you sound like your president wasn't so hot, when actually your president has done a great job, and they did everything.
Okay, if it's a crime to make the president look bad, why don't we have DSA rounded up? Why don't we have half the Democrat Party rounded up? If it's a crime to make your president look bad, don't we have people here that should be charged with it?
Possible to do exactly that. Going on, this document says, and this is by the CIA, strategy included efforts to use Chinese contacts with big U.S. companies to influence U.S. business leaders to turn against the President of the United States of America. The Chinese government sought to identify U.S. journalists who had reported negatively on the U.S. president and pay them large sums of money to write more negative articles about him, as many as they could, and they didn't care what they said.
Wait, are you saying that manipulation of the press is a thing? Tell me it ain't so.
The Chinese government wanted U.S. president to lose the next election, and the reason they wanted me to lose is because they knew I was wise to them, charged them billions and billions of dollars worth of tariffs, and built the strongest military anywhere in the world. We have the strongest military anywhere in the world. These are exact quotes from the CIA reporting. The name of the person doing the quote is now under review, but it gets even worse. Raw intelligence obtained by the FBI in 2020, yet buried by rogue bureaucrats, stated that China's activities even included an attempt to manufacture illegal ballots for Joe Biden. Documents show that during this period, dozens of significant CIA and NSA reports about China's election targeting were kept out of the presidential briefing. These were briefings I would get almost every day. Everything was kept out that was of importance. One email among intelligence analysts admitted that they had, quote, deliberately massaged the presidential daily briefing to withhold information regarding Chinese activities related
I need a massage. How do I get one of those?
to the election. Another official inside the FBI wrote that she was running, quote, a shadow government, unquote, to keep intelligence about China's election meddling from becoming known and to keep it away from the honorable press. Other officials who witnessed such efforts perceived the motivations to be blatantly political. Recently, we found significant numbers of burn bags in formation, and this is a group of bags that were used to destroy information given by President Barack Hussein Obama to be burned. It was supposed to be burned. These bags were supposed to be at a different level by different people, incinerated and checked, but it never happened. Maybe we got lucky. We believe this was not done on purpose, but rather through gross incompetence of the people that were supposed to burn the bags. But the findings are stunning. Today, I'm asking the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, the Department of Justice, the FBI, and the CIA to investigate how and why such.
All right, call me cynical here, guys, but does anybody actually believe that there are people paid big dollars to make sure that these secrets remain secrets, and somebody had a big garbage bag full of shredded papers they were supposed to throw on a fire and decided not to? Does anybody believe that's actually a thing? Like I said, it may be my cynicism at work, but do you actually, it's like the paperwork they found next to Biden's vet. Do you think somebody's actually that stupid at this level of government and people that get paid? The entire CIA is there to protect secrets. Do you honestly think somebody was so stupid? Oh, I'll burn that garbage bag later, whatever, and then it got stuck in the trunk of their car or something? Does anybody believe that's an actual thing? I'm not buying it.
Such crucial information was hidden, to fire those involved in the cover-up and to file criminal charges, if appropriate, against these people. Yet concealing China's meddling was only the beginning. The third set of documents we are releasing proves that for many years, Americans were blatantly lied to about the security of our election infrastructure, including electronic voting machines and ballot counting systems, dishonest, almost all. They're vulnerable and they're easily compromised, and people within our government knew that. Tonight, we're publishing a series of previously classified U.S. intelligence community assessments and other reports proving that our government has long known these machines are extremely exposed to attack. As one assessment states, we judge that the United States adversaries, including at a minimum Russia, China, Iran, North Korea, as well as non-state groups, have the capability to compromise U.S. election infrastructure. That's unquote, but that's some statement, isn't it? Made by supposedly great patriots of our country. The document goes on to further state that, quote, we assess that centralized election-related data repositories, such as voter registration databases, poll books, and other official election websites, are most vulnerable to exploitation, and adversaries could use this access to these systems to disrupt election processes within the United States of America. Tonight, we're releasing all of those findings, and spanning from January 2020 to June 2026. This is a cyber threat aimed at the very heart of our democracy. Many people have questioned whether it could actually be possible to electronically manipulate vote totals or change election results on these terrible machines. Today, we are releasing documents that show the CIA obtained reporting of a specific plot to do a big number in favor of the corrupt Maduro regime in Venezuela. And that's exactly what happened, conspiring to digitally rig their own country's elections in 2020, and that's what they did. This reporting included precise details about methods to regime develop, to digitally alter vote totals in ways that could not be detected even with an audit, no matter how deep they went. This intelligence underscores why we must take urgent action to ensure that our own system can never, ever be hacked or compromised like it was in the past. The fourth set of documents reveals that even when significant evidence of fraud has been detected, it has been buried and covered up. Among the disclosures tonight are FBI files detailing evidence of alleged fraud by a large-scale voter registration operation in Michigan. In 2020, Michigan State Police raided a Democrat Get Out the Vote organization, corrupt group in Muskegon. And we're so concerned by what they found. They were just so concerned, they couldn't believe it, actually, that they contacted the FBI in Detroit. The documents state that some canvassers admitted to FBI agents that they signed voter registration forms in other people's names, submitted fraudulent registration for people who did not exist, and received gift cards tied to their number of applications that they produced. In other words, it was pay, play, and cheat. The FBI agents working on the case believe that crimes were committed, yet the Biden Department of Justice slow-walked the investigation and killed it. Tonight, I'm asking the FBI director to ensure that the matter is fully investigated and to work with the Department of Justice to prosecute those responsible for any crimes. Finally, to reveal just how vulnerable our elections continue to be, we are releasing the results of a stunning.
Okay, so far we're 18 minutes and 30 seconds into this speech. I have not heard a single solution. All I hear is him saying, this isn't right, this isn't right, this isn't right. We think we found something, yada, yada. 18 and a half minutes in and no solutions yet.
Investigation by the Department of Homeland Security. According to the DHS review, state voter rolls and public records, they identified approximately 278,000 non-citizens who are registered to vote in federal elections. Since Democrat states refuse to share their voter files, the real number is actually much higher than that. Yet, even this limited analysis found more than 250,000 foreigners illegally registered to vote. Put together, these disclosures reveal an election system so broken and so vulnerable that no one can possibly defend it. It is not defensible. Hundreds of millions of U.S. voter files are in the hands of foreign governments. Our machines and ballot counting systems are exposed to hacking and manipulation and corruption. China and other countries have been trying to meddle in our elections. Evidence of fraud has been buried. Hundreds of thousands of non-citizens and dead people are listed and active on the voter rolls, and yet we still have elections with no voter ID, no proof of citizenship.
Okay, now we get to the meat. Now we get to the actual point.
Aimlessly through the mail.
What are we going to do here?
As one example of the insanity, California's recent election for mayor of LA and governor was held on June 2nd, a long time ago, but it was just completed a few days ago on July 10th. Think of that, much more than 1 month. Took a month to count the votes. I wonder what they were doing. This is worse than any third world country. There's no third world country that has elections like we have. In a rare move, NBC and ABC Fake News have both said that they would not cover this speech. They knew what it was about because of the fact that they don't like the topic, because they know how corrupt our system is and they don't want to reveal it. They and others in the media are part of a plot. They want to continue this fraud for whatever reason. They want to keep it going.
Big news.
They want to protect the radical left. They can't have a great country, and that's true. You can't have a great country without free and fair elections. Fraud like this should mean a revocation of their licenses, They use our public multi-billion-dollar in value airways for absolutely no money. They pay nothing. All we want is honesty in our elections and honesty in reporting. They pay nothing for multi-billion-dollar assets. Great damage has been done to our country. Our elections were left vulnerable to being rigged and stolen, and the trust of the American people was lost. This cannot be allowed to continue. Every American, whether you're a Republican, Democrat, Independent, or otherwise, should be able to agree that we deserve the most secure, honest, and fair election system anywhere in the world. Secure elections should be a partisan, really, we should be together, Democrats, Republicans, Independents, everybody, and it should not be a partisan issue. It should cause to unite us, not to divide us. This should be a cause. We should be united, not divided. In light of the brand new and irrefutable information I have revealed tonight, my administration is in the process of notifying the states whose election data was compromised by the People's Republic of China and many others. We will be working closely to mitigate any harm, and we're taking swift action to ensure that sensitive voter data is better protected so we can never be bought, we can never be hacked, and we can never watch a stolen election again. Tomorrow, the Secretary of Homeland Security will hold a briefing to outline his department's recent work confirming cyber vulnerabilities in our electronic voting systems. They are bad. We're in the process of informing governors, senators, and members of Congress of potential issues in their states. If you look at voting today, it's in such bad shape in so many states, and we are committing to fix it. And
all right, tinfoil hat time, guys. Tinfoil hat. Everybody put on your tinfoil hat. Today is Thursday, correct? Tomorrow's what? Friday. He said tomorrow we're going to go over stuff. Friday. We're not going to be done with these meetings until after the press cycle. Those of you know how media works, understand what that means. Which means we can't tell you anything positive until Monday. What's going to happen this weekend to distract us from this? Pay attention. Mark my words. Something is going to happen this weekend, and people are going to forget that they had meetings, and they should be able to tell us something Friday night, but they won't, which means they should tell us on Monday, but they won't, because something this weekend is going to distract us from this whole thing.
We're also committing to be working with those states and local jurisdictions to help them fix and patch known technical vulnerabilities before the midterm elections. We have very important elections coming up. We want those elections to be honest. I've also ordered DHS to notify every state about non-citizens on their voter rolls and direct them to remove all ineligible voters from the lists immediately. But most importantly, addressing this crisis of election security demands that Congress must pass the Save America Act. How easy is that to do unless you want to cheat? The only reason you wouldn't.
Okay, my question is, how much pork is going to be added on to this Save America bill? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. He keeps talking about the Save America Act. What is being added on to it? What are they trying to slide in that we're not being told about that's going to prevent this from passing?
Do it is you want to cheat because your policies are so bad and your candidates are so pathetic that you can't get away or can't get elected any other way. This landmark bill requires that all voters must show photo voter ID. How simple is that? Could I have your photo, please? Photo voter ID. All voters must provide proof of citizenship. Are you a citizen of our country, please?
I am.
And hopefully there will be no corrupt mail-in ballots, which if you watched California and so many other places, mail-in ballots are inherently corrupt. So you would have no mail-in ballots except for illness, disability, military deployment, or travel if you're going away on business or vacation. These reforms are urgently needed to stop the
That's a great
vulnerabilities that
possibility,
I've
Easy.
mentioned.
I do
To
not
all
disagree with
Americans,
you.
I ask you to pick up your phone tomorrow, call your representatives in the House and Senate, and demand that they pass the Save America Act without delay. Together, we will restore faith and confidence in our country, and we will be bigger, better, and stronger than ever before. Thank you. God bless you. God bless our great military, and God bless America. Thank you very much.
So I got to laugh because our Canadian friend here, Joe, thinks that somebody from the Three Stooges should be our president next. we got we got Newsom, who is pretty much the Antichrist. We got Booty Judge, who hasn't even been in the news in the last 6 months, and Shapiro, who's from one of the most crooked states in the union right now. Isn't Shapiro from Pennsylvania? So, oh my goodness, Joe. I understand you're from up north, but really? Come on now. Newsom, Buttigieg, and Shapiro. That's like the male version of the View right there. That's just absolutely ridiculous. All right, so there we go with that, guys. You guys can tell me what you thought about it. I was completely uninspired. Yes, you forgot AOC. That's the fourth of that four-part harmony. There would be AOC. I don't know. My money is on him running Newsom. I don't know who the running mate will be. I don't think they'll run AOC because she's too controversial. For the same reason that they put Joe Biden in 2020, because they need somebody more palatable. The hard left won't vote for. Yeah, Bill, I think that's a valid point. It's a valid point. I don't think. I know there's a lot of them, especially with the anti-Semitism that's running rampant because of the crap in the Middle East right now. I don't think that Shapiro would fit the bill for a lot of people. But then again, we did elect Kennedy when there was a huge anti-Catholic sentiment in the country. So nothing surprises me out of the left, but I'm not disagreeing with you. I don't think I do think the Jewish thing will play in that choice. My money's on Newsom. I think they're prepping him. I think everything I'm watching, I think that would be that's my prediction. Is I think they're going to run Newsom. If not, he may be a running mate. But I think they keep bringing. It seems like they just bring running mates out of nowhere. Like people like did anybody actually hear JD Vance before he became a running mate? Did anybody hear about outside of California? Did anybody know Kamala before she was a running mate? I don't know. I don't see it. Holy shit! Will is in my chat. Holy crap! What's up, Will? I don't even know how to approach that because I just got a notification from your channel and I'm a little bit curious as to what I didn't get to watch the video, but I just saw something on my phone that made me wonder about your state of mind right now, Will. So I'm very surprised to see you in my chat, but welcome in. Stephen Colbert as a running mate. That would be funny. But yeah, my money's on Newsom. I'm more curious as to who we run. I don't see them shoving JD in our face right now like I would expect. Harris could run again. That is true. That is true. I'm really curious as to who we're going to run. A lot of people think that Trump's endorsement is going to play big into whoever runs. And common sense would say it's JD, but it's not following the patterns. I know it's still early, but you would think if they want to run JD that they'd be bolstering him already. And yeah, Rubio. Oddly enough, Joe, I agree with you on that one. Rubio could be a player coming up. They've been priming him for a long while, though, so that would not surprise me. Again, statistics show that we are going to lose in 2028. I hope I'm wrong. That's my disclaimer. So I'm almost wondering if they're going to offer a sacrificial lamb in 2028, like I still think Hillary was. That's part of the political game. If you guys pay attention, when a party knows that they're going to lose, they will throw somebody out there that's not that important. Or you talking about who's going to be president? Who are they going to run in 2028? I don't think we're going to win in 2028. When a party knows they're going to lose, they will throw somebody out there that is plausible deniability, for lack of another way to put it. I think that's why they ran Harris, because Harris gave them plenty of excuses as to why she didn't win, if that makes sense. They knew she wasn't going to win, but they had plenty of excuses in the barrel to pull out as to why she didn't win. Sacrificial lamb. I'm wondering if the Republicans are going to do that in 2028. Maybe they will throw Vance out there. And then they're going to have the excuse that, he wasn't recognized enough. He didn't do enough, yada, yada, yada. Did anybody have it? Did anybody have Joe Biden on their bingo card? He was basically a nothing behind Obama. I don't think they're going to run Hillary again. Hillary is yesterday's news now. I think that card's been played. I don't think that's going to happen again. AOC is still a distinct possibility. They've been somewhat calming her down, trying to make her look more official, for lack of another way to put it. She's not as crazy, as wild-eyed as she had been, so they may be prepping her for a run. But like I said, I'm more concerned about who we run. Because if it is a sacrificial lamb, we need to run somebody not so 2028, so 2032. Hi, babe. Jeez, you got an armful.
I got an armful. I got a present for you.
Okay. My wife just came bearing gifts. If it is a sacrificial lamb, then we don't want to run somebody that we potentially could run in 2032. There's a joke about Cammie laying down in there. AOC. Yeah. I agree, Joe. Why am I agreeing with you so much? You're not even American, dude. What's going on? No, I know. He's allowed to have an opinion, but actually he's correct on this one. She could be a running mate. The Democrats want to get another female in office. And like I said, they've been calming her down. Oh, Share Bear said, hi, baby.
Hi, Share Bear.
Do you see my things working, babe?
I do see.
I don't know how I sound, but everybody says I sound good. So
That is fantastic.
that is absolutely fantastic. What do you got there?
For you,
Is that a printer?
from Jamie, it's a brand new printer, scanner, copier thing.
Is it like a color thing and we can make stickers with it?
Yes.
What?
If you have
Seriously?
sticker paper,
We can make stickers with it?
yes.
Oh shit, guys! I may have stickers coming out soon.
And
And what?
this is for you.
And then
This is, you can put your seal of approval.
Let me see. Let me see. Give me. Sorry, guys. Squirrel. What is this? That is not my seal. That's weird. What is
It's
that?
a J.
Oh, it is a J.
Yes, it is.
Oh. Oh. Okay, now I see it. I was looking at it sideways.
And these.
What? What else? What is that? Oh, is that for this?
Yeah, it's a whole set.
What is it? Let me see.
Well,
Inkwell and oh, really?
yeah,
I wonder if you could do like wax seals with this.
that's what it's for.
Oh shit! Look, guys. Not that anybody does letters anymore, but I have a kit, a stamp and wax seal thing, so I could be like all official. I could make presidential letters to people. What is this? Is this like the? Oh, this is the wax spoon.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I can't pick it out here. It's pink, but that's all right. It's fuchsia. Look, I got a little spoon, and a little wax seal with my letter on it. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Interchangeable heads. We like that. Oh, this is actually pretty damn cool. It's got a bunch of different seals too. What is this thing? I wonder. Is this what you put? Oh, what?
They're just different.
That's weird. I don't know what that is.
Little pickles right here.
Where does this go in this?
So that thing is a.
No, where does it go in the holder? I want to put it in the
Where
kit.
do you hold it?
The stamp itself.
That's got its own box.
Oh, it's got its own box.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
right
You
there.
see that, guys? That's pretty cool. That's pretty damn cool.
Here's the paperwork.
I don't know what I'd ever use it on, but I'm going to find somewhere to use it because it's cool.
Stationery and you write letters.
I'm going to have to write letters to people. And look, there's Bill. Wants you to smack me in the head again. What is wrong with you, Bill? That is super cool. And this is the thing to put the stuff in. Where's the?
You gotta buy the ink.
Does it come in a container that you put in this? Oh, gotcha.
And this right here explains what every single piece is for.
Well, because this. Yeah, it's got instructions. There's something in this I'm trying to pull out.
Oh.
Huh. That's weird. I don't know what it is, but it's
I
cool.
have been mistaken. That is not inkwell. That is, you put a tea light candle in there and then you put the spoon on top of the hole and it melts the wax. And then you drip the
This
wax.
is almost like drug paraphernalia, guys.
It is not.
You're talking about heating up the spoon and stuff, and yeah, isn't that how you do drug stuff?
I wouldn't know.
Who said they're leaving? Joe, are you leaving? Honorary Medal Order of Canada medal. I got an honorary Order of Canada medal from Joe, honey.
That's fantastic.
See, grandsons have fun when you accidentally leave. No, that's not going to happen. Dollar Bill said, I see the grandson is going to have fun when you leave it out. What is this?
That's the cord.
Well, how come it's all there? Oh, for the printer? Okay, gotcha. Let's taco about it. What the fuck is that?
Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Maybe my new channel.
You can't do that because we already have another taco.
Let's have another taco. There's
All right, what do you want? Let me guess.
I don't know.
Then don't.
Gross.
Then don't. Yeah, guess who's in my chat?
Who'll be in your chat?
You're not gonna believe this one. Take a wild guess. I'll give you 3, and I bet you won't guess.
Laura.
Nope. Nope. Holy shit, she got it. Yep.
I want you to wear these on
Give me.
camera for
This is another gift she got for me, guys, right here. This is what my wife brings me right here. And then you wonder why we turn the camera off sometimes. Are those like 8-inch heels or something? Those are huge.
These are 8.
Nope. Let's see. That looks like the same size. Those are tiny.
That's my feet.
Look at that.
Play with my shoes.
You quit playing with your shoes. Certain people are good to have agree with me. Others, I'm glad they disagree. It reasserts my sanity. Yeah, so there we go, guys. I got a sticker machine, a wax stamp thing, and some high heels. Okay, well, we won't get into that too much, but Will says, can you tell your wife I'm sorry?
Okay.
All right, Will, you asked for this one. Be careful.
Okay. I have something to say, but I don't.
I think you stumped her, Will. You stumped her on that one. I think she's trying to be PC right now.
I am very much trying to be PC right now. I want to ask a question to Will, if that's okay.
Well, you're going to wait 5 minutes to get a response, so we're just going to assume he says it's okay, babe.
Okay.
Because of the delay, it's going to take a while.
So
It's creeping me out. It feels like there's a spider on my back.
I'm molesting it. Is the apology for what you said about my grandson? Or myself, which I really don't, I'm a big girl, but he's not.
He's not a girl at all.
What did he say?
He said, sure. I think he's just apologizing in general.
Okay.
He's been trying to turn a new leaf. She hasn't been seeing your new videos, Will. She hasn't been updated on your situation. So
I've been busy with life right now.
nope, he says yes.
Well, then, if you are sincere and you mean that, I appreciate and accept the apology. Thank you.
All right, there we go. And we're done with that. All right, cool. That went non-stressful. We like that. Way too much stress, right? We're doing the peaceful Zen thing now. That's good for everybody. Yeah, why do you have a wedgie is what I want to know. I didn't do it.
Because I thought I could wear, the special edition. Don't happen now.
So that's cool. That's some good shit. We like that. Let's see. Yes, see, sound effects. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he just said specifically, I'm sorry about what I said about your grandson.
Well, I appreciate that, Will, very much, and I accept your apology. And again, thank you.
See, there we go. Good thing. I like that. This is making me in a good mood. This is making me in a good mood.
That's fantastic. I like it when you're in a good mood.
It's a happy chat right now. Happy stream.
Happy.
Happy stream. Yes, y'all. And then that's what I kept saying during this whole speech. Guys, back to the original topic here. Is that's what I kept saying during this whole speech. And then I'm like, okay, that's cool. Yes, we already know that. And then that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the and then. And the fact that he puts this out on a freaking Thursday, he's saying they're going to talk about it on Friday, which means it's going to miss the news cycle. And then something is going to happen this weekend and it's going to get swept under the rug. And it's going to be some little news article from the Guardian that nobody's going to read or care about. And this is just going to get drug on again because there's going to be pork in the bill. They're not going to pass it. Oh, what? No. What are you talking about? Hunting, farming? What? I like that sound effect. I am more of a troll than Will. Right now you are, Bill. Right now you are. You are trolling worse than Will right now.
Slap yourself, Bill.
Oh, Dollar Bill says your voice came in really nice over the new mic, honey.
Oh, thank
She
you.
does. You should hear her phone voice, guys. Oh my God, she has like the sexiest phone voice ever. I think that's why we started dating because I called her the first time on the phone. Truth be told, we met online,
We did.
and then we talked on the phone, and I'm like, hey now, boo chicka wow wow.
Ooh, tell Sherberry I cut my hair.
Okay. Why don't you do your own live and you can tell Share Bear?
Well, when you fix my computer,
You can do it on your phone.
My phone sucks.
Oh,
I got it at
whatever.
Dollar Tree.
But, yeah, right, your Dollar Tree phone.
I have my Dollar Tree phone.
We'll figure it out. Maybe you can do it on my internet phone. That's what I started doing it out on that phone, I think. So who would have thought Bill could outdo me on the troll? Bill gets in troll moods, guys. Oh my God. When he's bored and he's mad because I'm live streaming and he's not, he can get in the troll mood.
You want me to slap him for that, Bill?
He said he wants you to smack me. He put it nicely though. He said like a love tap or something. But yeah, he wanted you to smack me.
Well, that's just no fun.
So speaking of, what do you guys want us to do? You guys want us to what would you guys prefer to see? You guys want to see us do something like side by side, like Chris and Danny do, or do you want her to do her own thing and me to do my own thing? How do you guys prefer to see that? Just give me your opinion. Not that we're going to take it or anything, but I'm just trying to figure out what you guys prefer. Do you want her to go live by herself and just throw her opinion out there for a while and see how you guys react to that, and then maybe we'll collaborate, or how do you guys want to see that? Because she's able to go live now, so we're going to figure out how. Um, yeah, and her computer's not quite ready, so we're going to have to figure out how to do it on the phone and yada yada. So,
It's because he broke it. He broke it.
I think it's old. That's why I got a new one, and I can't afford to buy you a new one yet. So that should work. It's just the keyboard doesn't work because it had shit spilled on it. So we have to get you a cordless keyboard and mouse. Maybe we'll do that this weekend at some point. Because if you get a keyboard and a mouse, then it should be okay.
Maybe I'll just put on my.
But here's the deal. There you go. Here's the deal: is that with our Wi-Fi being stupid like it is, I don't know if it'll handle both of us going live at the same time. Oh, okay. It took me a minute to figure out what you're saying. And I think the only way the two of these boom mics will work is if we're doing the same thing at the same time. I don't have, because I only have one of these. I'm going to have to find out if I can plug the boom mic straight into your computer. First, we need to get your desk set up. There's so much shit. This is crazy. I mean, if you just go on your phone, you can do it anywhere. You can sit in your phone and go live. I mean, sit in your car and go live. But if we wait on getting everything set up, you're not going to get to go live for another couple of weeks. Would be fun once a week you two get together for a stream at Linton. Dollar Bill and Share Bear both said that once a week we should do it together.
Yeah, I was just going to say that we can have it once a week, you and I.
Like on a Thursday night or something.
Yeah, then you can do yours and then I can do mine, because I'm going to teach these people some amazing cooking.
Oh, she wants to do cooking stuff, guys.
Well, they asked for it. And
that's a cool thing. She can cook some shit up, some shit you've never even heard of.
I can do some political cooking too.
She can talk about politics while she's chefing up dinner.
Yep, we can use some lefty lettuce and.
So many Bills in the chat. Well, we never we don't call you Bill, even though you are a William, so I guess we could call you Bill. I have never heard anybody call you a Bill. Yeah, we're going to keep calling you Will because that's what you are. Yeah, right? Like America's Got Talent, she is judge and you are bad country singer. Well, that's pretty mean, Bill.
Bill, that's so mean. It's not true, but I had.
No, Will said he'll watch you cook. I know Hubie's going to watch her cook. Hubie will watch her stare at a rose bush for 10 hours.
I love me
as long as you dance once in a while, Hubie's on board.
Hey, I'll be dancing
No, but guys, I tell you what, she comes up with some crazy shit sometimes. And in 8 years now, I think maybe I can count on one hand how many times I've not liked her cooking in 8 years. Every once in a while, she'll do a swing and a miss, and that's very, very extremely rare. And usually it's not her fault. She'll use something that was not okay somewhere that she didn't know was not okay or something. And then we're like, neither one of us were.
Or somebody accidentally.
Yeah. And she'll tell me, she'll come in and sit in front of me. And she's like, you might not like this. Thank you for not calling me Bill. I hate that. Well, we never called you Bill, so we're not going to start now. Will, you don't look like, no, he doesn't actually look like a Bill, does he? A lot of times people fit their name. Every once in a while, you're like, I did not picture that. It's probably it needs wiped off. There's a spider or something on it, and it keeps setting it off. The freezer one. It's the yard one. It's probably not on it. It's probably on like the post that's next to it or something, and it's close enough to keep setting it. I can see the web in the camera. It's probably on the post right there. It's starting to drive me nuts too now that you pointed it out.
I'll go fix it. I'll go kill that spider, honey. It's okay. I got
Oh
you.
Jesus Christ, honey!
What?
Yubi said I'd be watching her bending over, putting stuff in the oven for sure. Thanks for
Well-
not being scared to put that out there, Hubie.
Well,
But
in that case, Hubie, I'll make sure that I'm wearing these and my shorty shorts. Just playing. Better be some super chats in that sucker. Let me tell you what.
right? Yes, it sounds like we better get Lady A monetized in a hurry. Yeah, apparently the spider in my front yard is setting off my security cameras. Weird. So I send the wife out there to deal with the spider. Look at me go. Look at me go. I should send my 3-year-old. Like literally, there's like daddy long legs and stuff that walk around because we have an old house and we're in the country, so we get spiders in the house. And I walk out the room a little bit ago, and he's just standing in the middle of the room pointing up. And I'm like, "What are you pointing at?" And he gets closer and goes like he's like that, and he's pointing because he won't talk to me yet. Weirdest thing, he talks to everybody else, but he won't talk to me. And I'm like, "Honey, what is he trying to show me?" And she's like, "There's a daddy long legs on the ceiling over there." And he insisted that I find out about it. He hates spider. He's more OCD than I am. If there's a little bit of mess, if anything's out of place, he will sit there and point at it until I recognize it and fix it. Okay, I'm not sure what she did. Hopefully that fixed it. Oh, here comes Romeo. She's got Romeo with her. Good. And she let him out first. Yay! Shoes in an apron. Well, she did just give me high heels, Hubie. You want to see me bend over and put something in the oven? I don't know if anybody wants to see that. Let me find something else to put on the screen. This conversation's going really weird. And why do I see? Oh, that'd be a bad time to play that. That's funny you're in my chat, Will, because I have my playlist going on YouTube, and my trolling song of you happens to be on the queue right now. That's hilarious. I did not plan that. That is so weird. I'm gonna back out of that because that is completely how would you say it? Completely bad timing? Inappropriate for the moment. Hi, Wiggle Wiggles. Yeah, let me find. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Okay, I'll pet you. I'll pet you. I'll pet you. Oh, you got your toy. You got your baby. Who was out in the yard? Did you yell at him? Did he leave?
Yeah, I yelled at him and he growled at me, so I might have to give him a shuttle.
Well, you're not going out in the yard, are you?
Yeah, I'm going out in the yard.
Why are you
Oh,
going
look
out in the
at
yard?
camera. Did I fix it at all?
I don't know. Why are you going out in the yard at this time of
Because
night?
I don't want their dogs. I don't want their dogs in our yard because of the cat.
Would you? Oh, you don't have food yet. That's why.
He
Okay.
was chasing Theodore.
All right. When you're done feeding him, then we can switch, and I'll go chase the dog out of the yard. Chores are never done. Romeo, goodness gracious, she's getting your food, buddy. Chill out. Goodness gracious, about to knock me out of my chair, boy. All right. You want me to put some music on? Is that what you want? You want some music, buddy? I don't know. Hey, chill. Why did I say kill? Let's share this tab instead. We'll put some music on in the background so my dog will be happy. Hopefully, tell me if it's too loud, guys. I will turn it down because I still want to talk. Romeo, stop now. That's enough. Please. She's getting it. You'll be okay. Be patient. Be patient. You're getting a nice big bowl with water in and everything. Look, there she is. Okay, you happy? Okay, good. I didn't want to do it anyways. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, a bunch of squirrel moments going on here. So what else are we going to talk about? I had like a couple of things I thought about talking about today, and now I can't think of any of them. Yeah, I have dementia now. I'm just excited this all works, guys. I'm excited to see where I can go with my new equipment. You guys got anything you want to discuss? Because now I don't remember what I had like 4 ideas for discussions when I started this stream, and now my wife came home and gave me my high heels, and now I'm distracted. Oh, they're doing their panel. Oh my God, they look old. Don Fry and Mark Coleman watch UFC 10 together. Wow. These guys look old as shit. Look on live and see if anybody's live. If there's anything going on out there we want to watch. I angry and everyone nice was able to say sorry to your wife. Well, we appreciate that. Seriously, Will. Now Mr. Bill wants a dog to attack me. Goodness.
What?
He wants everybody to attack me all the time. Probably wants Will to attack me too.
What is wrong with you, Mr. Bill?
Yeah, something is definitely wrong with him. But have a good night, Will.
His violent
And
tendencies.
enjoy your Thursday night. Oh, I wish I would have downloaded. I got video of the lightning storm this morning.
Oh, did I miss it?
It's on my phone, so
Oh.
you wouldn't have seen it from here anyways.
Oh.
It was like over Newburgh, and I could barely see it from work, but I had perfect window. Okay, I don't see anything going on. What's that? Oh, we got some. I'd like to watch this. I think we could watch this for a while. Now, did that kill my music sound? Do you guys not hear the music? I think I have to share both of them to make that work. If you can hear the music, let me try that. Let me try to share both of them.
I'm gonna go make some coffee.
Okay, babe. Love you too. All right, let me make sure that works. You guys can see the surfing, but you can hear my music, right? Yeah, let's not burn your hair, babe. You gotta keep in mind. Yeah, Will being in my chat kept me on my toes. That was kind of unexpected. I did not have that on my bingo card.
That's right, y'all.
Oh, there it is right there. Oh my God. Okay, let's fast forward this. This is bad timing.
Don't worry, bro.
The end of this. Because that seems rather rude to do that right now.
That's right,
Oh,
y'all.
I'm going to play it again. What is going on? There we go. That's better. All right, guys, let me know if the sound is coming through on this. If you guys can see the surfing and hear my music. That's what I'm trying to do right now. As long as my Wi-Fi supports it. What are you doing? Good buffering. It works. Okay, cool. Romeo, please go lay down. You're driving me insane. Go eat. Go eat. Yes, I love you too, buddy. Now go get your baby. Go get your baby. Go get your baby. There you go. Now go to the corner with it. Go. Oh, it sucks when your dog loves you this much. Oh, you slobbered all over my freaking pants. Yuck. So this is some kind of surfing competition. Bolito Pro, presented by O'Neill. Day 6 of Challenger Series. So this is a surfing competition. It keeps buffering. Romeo, go, please. Go enough. That's enough. Now I'm tired of you. I'm sorry, buddy, but you're just not listening. He gets so damn excited. He doesn't like being, he has to sit outside in his enclosure, and he doesn't like that because he doesn't like being a dog. What?
You got me in the-
Okay, hang on, guys. I'll be right back. All right. Go lay down. All right, boys and girls, we are back once again on KDOG Radio. All right, what are we doing here? Anything important? Apparently, I had to go put all the lights on in the front yard. She's still got all her yard sale stuff out there, so she's paranoid that somebody's going to come steal stuff out of her yard. Hey, this song was played. They did play this song twice. I don't know why my playlist does that. All right, let me find something to discuss, to talk about. Let's look at news. Oh, what? Oh, that's 3 days ago. We had some nasty fire. Hollywood street flooding, that was yesterday. Where's that at? And then I'll get into the 7th. Can't read where that's at. That's probably Southern Oregon. When's the yard? She's been having the yard sale for like a week now. We didn't get much luck last weekend, so she's just kind of got the stuff out there, and she's going to do it again this weekend. I'm glad I have other things to do. I hate doing yard sales, just sitting around waiting, and then people come and act like they want something, but they don't. So you spend 20 minutes talking to somebody that you don't really want to talk to, and they don't buy anything anyways. Yeah, Jackson County, that's Southern Oregon. Yeah, I wonder how the Canada fires are doing. That's what I should look. Any of you guys out there getting the repercussions from the Canada fires? Toxic wildfire smoke. Yeah, any of you guys dealing with some wildfire smoke? Northern Michigan, like I said, I saw some in Cleveland. Apparently, New York's getting it pretty bad. I would imagine Chicago and Detroit are probably getting it pretty bad. Toronto can't breathe. Ooh, that's some good footage. Oh, you're in Canada. Are you close to any of these fires? I'm not. I thought it was like Alberta area, but I could be wrong. I'm not exactly sure where it's at. It says Toronto is getting smoked pretty bad. So are you close to these fires, Hubie? Worst air of any major city on earth, it says. Let me since it's buffering anyways, let me pause this and put some sound on what we're watching. Oh, I think it's just music. So are you close to this, Hubie? So I feel that we deal with wildfires here in Oregon every year. It's been fairly tame this year. There's been few out by the port. Yeah, I just showed some in Southern Oregon, but air quality is and sky is everything is smoke. Yeah. I think it was 2020. We got it really super bad, and our sky was orange for like a week. Eight hours north of you. That's really not that far, though, considering. But back in 2020, I had to go help my friends evacuate, like go hook up horse trailers and stuff. It was close to the town I used to live in, and probably about 45 minutes to an hour away from us. And then actually, some of it in Otis is about 15 to 20 minutes away from us. It was actually fairly close. They're saying we have come here, cursor. They're saying we have 190 fires on the go. And it looked like a map I saw looked like there were some down in like Wisconsin and stuff too. They're down here as well. But the wind is kicking everybody's ass apparently. All right, I don't want to watch this guy. Okay, we're going back to okay. Yeah, wildfires are not a joke, guys. I mean, seriously, if you have not experienced them, let me tell you, it's worse than what you see on the news. You can't accurately understand unless you've actually been through it to watch a wall of fire creeping towards your house or your neighborhood or whatever. Out west in BC, they're having them also. Oh, well, see, that would affect us if the wind was blowing the right way. Yeah, wildfires are no joke. I remember when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, I lived in Southern California, and I watched some wildfires, and I thought it was the neatest thing because obviously I was a teenager. But now that I'm an adult, and like I said, I've had to evacuate my friends that had the wildfires within a mile of their house. We had a big brush fire here, about half a mile away from, probably about 2 miles from my house. A few days ago, like Monday or something, I had to detour on my way home, and I was really afraid it was gonna. It was actually right close to the backyard of my old house, believe it or not, and we thought our we have a storage unit over there, and we thought our storage units were up in flames. It's pretty scary. People lose everything, and it's not fun. It's not fun at all. And then a lot of times they're in a rural area. So, like I said, when it happened in 2020, we had the major wildfires. Um, my friends are like out there, and they've got 6, 7, 8 horses and donkeys and all that. They have like farmland with animals that they have to hurry up and evacuate and find a place. You have to go to county fairgrounds and stay there with your animals and stuff. And you know, you don't really, you can't really prepare for something like that. It just kind of happens.
Tower in the background, and it looks nice, but also it reminds me about the pollution too, because it wasn't that visible at different time of the months. You see the
Can you
beautiful
play Sky News Australia here, or is it copyrighted?
but this one is
I don't know. I watch it all the time. I love Sky News Australia. I don't know if it's copyrighted or not. I've never tried. That's a big channel, though. I'm kind of hesitant to do that. I like playing smaller channels that I don't think are going to notice that I'm playing them. A lot of the bigger channels have like some kind of algorithm thing that lets them know that I restreamed them, which kind of sucks. I don't understand that whole thing. It's like,
it's okay, but for my sister, for example,
you
she
know,
doesn't, so
it's advertisement. I don't
works
understand that.
for
If somebody
her.
restreams me, I'm honored, but I'm also a small channel. So
Yeah, that's bad.
what time is? Oh my God, it's after midnight, and it's a school night, which means it's like 3 in the morning for some of you guys. I didn't realize it was this late already.
Yeah, it is a bit because the
Like I said, I
government
just basically wanted to make sure my equipment worked, and I'm glad it does.
so that's why we are
I love having sound effects.
yeah,
That'll be my next thing, is to see if I can make that work.
but the view is really
Sound effects on my
fabulous,
DJ
so
program. Maybe I'll try that now. Let me do that while there's still a few people in here, but not a lot. Let me see if I can bring up. Is this going to play for a minute? We'll go back to the beginning of this and let this play for a bit. You guys can watch this while I'm working on something else. Or actually, I don't have to do that, do I? I can minimize that. Put that over in the corner. And then let's see if I go over here. Yeah, get rid of that. I don't want that. Let's make this smaller. I'm still learning how to use my monitor to have multiples. No school for you. I gotta go to my major thing. Let's go to this. Shorty cuts. DJ. Updated. I don't want to do that yet. No connection. I don't want to go online. Turn off. Are you sure you want to skip? Yes. Okay. So let's see. I think I would have to share this. I think I would have to put it on a window. I don't know. Let me. Okay, You guys tell me if you heard that. Why can't I move this? Why can't I move this? Let's go smaller. Then can I move it? Nope, I don't want that. I want to put this over here. Okay. Then
Like today,
need to
when
shrink
the
it down.
golden, I was just wondering what is happening until I kind of found out there was some kind of fire. But the point is, the pollution is really bad. A lot of people
I'll
have
make it smaller.
allergies and health issues, and
You're not gonna let me make it smaller.
there has to be a solution.
All right. I'm gonna turn you guys back on. Nope. Okay. Oh, it was loud? Okay, let me see if I can make it turn down. Turn down the gain. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, I don't know how to make that not so loud. I don't know if you guys heard that over the mic or if you heard it over the program. That's still. As I turn the gain all the way down, and it's still.
But the pollution,
How about that?
adverse
That's still kind of loud.
allergies and the breathing stuff. Right now, I have my mask. So it doesn't matter. I put on my mask everywhere I go. I have my water. I have my glasses as well.
Oh wow, I can play multiple at one time. Wow. You can play a whole bunch at one time. Oh, did Unfiltered raid? I don't know how to make that quieter. Don't know how to make that quieter. Welcome everybody that came from Unfiltered.
The CN Tower in the background. And,
Welcome guys to the chat, to the stream.
reminds me about the pollution
How in the
too,
world do I
because
make that not
it
so
wasn't
loud?
visible at different
What is that? Is that
times, of the
gain?
months. You see the
That is
beautiful,
gain.
you can see the skyline.
Okay,
you can
let's
see
try
the,
that.
but this one is hazy and muggy, so it's sad to see.
Is that less loud, guys? Is that less loud? Trying to figure out what the volume is on this. Master. No, that's just been level. Trying to figure out how to make it not so loud for you guys.
But for my sister, for example, she's pregnant, so it's a bit problem, and there is a little.
Let's see who we got. We got Wolfengang in here. We got Mama Husk. We got Rufo. We got Maple Maga Robbie. That was acceptable, so it was a little less. Okay, good. So that means my gain works. EQ high, vocal 100, mid.
Yeah, it is a bit because
EQ.
The government recommends.
I just select color FX to the sound.
Outside, so that's why we are wearing masks now. Because
I don't know what that means. Okay.
But
The horns are fine. Okay, yes. So that means I found the volume button.
CN Tower, but the view is really.
And on this program, I can add a bunch. These are my soundboards. That's my soundboard effects. Why am I lighting a butt? Ew, I didn't want to do that. All right, guys, we're just figuring stuff out now. See, that doesn't make a difference to me, but I don't know if it makes a difference to you. You guys hear the volume getting louder and softer? Is the volume changing for you guys? That might help too. Oh, I better check my YouTube stuff so I don't watch anything copyrighted. Oh, that should be fine. I wonder if this changes. See my sound effects. I don't understand why it's not letting me change flanger reverb. Where did the fights happen? What? I'm a little confused. I don't know what we're talking about. Roof Boo talking about Lord of the Flies. Okay, well, at least now I know I can make that happen. Ooh, that makes it go all the way away. I don't want that. I'd like to make it small. Oh, wait, there we go. No, not that direction. I want to. It's not going to let me do it. Okay. You need Jeopardy theme song sound clip for your soundboard? Yes, I do. I'm going to write that down because I'm going to go through and I'm going to download some special effects stuff that I can add a file and have all that. So we needed, somebody said the Purge siren, which is different than the one I have. Then we have Jeopardy theme. All right, we'll write these down. Okay, Wheezy Laugh. I got to hook up my my hard drive because I have a bunch of these sound effects on my hard drive, and I got to download them onto my computer. People like the sound of poop. I don't understand. How do you have a sound of poop? We'll go somebody shitting. I'll find that. Somebody shitting.
This is a really cool phenomenon where the ice on frozen lakes can make crazy
4 p.m. Eastern. Holy crap. I'll probably be at Freedom Stage. I don't even know what that means. Some East Coast crap. 3. Smart Mouth MFer. That's a new name. Welcome to all these people I don't recognize. Thank you for joining. Holy shit, I got 30-some people in here all of a sudden. Yeah, I don't know what the sound of poop is. I'll have to look that up, guys. We'll find somebody taking a grumpy out of that. Then I'll download them. And the next time, yeah, farting. I will download all these and I will get some good sound effects going on. Oh my God, look at that. Is that lava? Or is that the wildfire? That was crazy looking.
Just for his house to be destroyed seconds later.
1980s porn music. I want to get Arturo's thing or something like it. I don't want to steal his, but when he says we need some milk, you need some milk. Oh yeah, baby crying. That's a good one. And then the Bouchick wow wow. Yes. Now that I know this works, I can download a whole bunch of sound effects and have some cool shit going on. What did that do? I didn't even hear any of that.
This person was out sailing near the Pacific Ocean when suddenly their boat was surrounded by rocks. These floating rocks
Oh, it's a crow. Weird.
corruption.
What you call that? Is that 80s porn music? All right. Suppression will not stand. Yeah, I can find fart noises. Like I said, I have a whole bunch on my hard drive, but I got to hook it up.
Charges cause ice crystals to suddenly shift.
The problem is I'm trying to make, because I take my laptop to work with me every night, so I have to make everything to where I can unplug it really quickly. Mr. Bill can do live fart sounds. Yeah, I'm sure he can.
Back in 2011, the Japanese Coast Guard captured the moment that they went over a giant tsunami.
Yeah, I'm writing a bunch down, and I will have a whole bunch more for next time. Like I said, I just got this sound effects board and everything working just a couple hours ago, a few hours ago. Well, 2.5 hours ago now, as it shows on my program. So I'm working on figuring it all out still. So thank you guys for being patient while I sit here and mess with buttons. UB would do it, yeah. You can get people to record. So, yeah, I don't think I want my email full of fart noises there, Robbie. You guys are obsessed with fart noises for some reason. Somehow I get the feeling this has something to do with Unfiltered's doing. You guys are stuck on a fart thing, or Mr. Bill's doing something. Somehow you got your audiences hooked on fart noises. You guys are silly. You're so silly. Yeah, they're silly gooses. Trust me, there's enough noises in this house to go around. I don't need anybody to send me any. Wonder if I plug my hard drive into that, if it'll let me read it. Let's see. Let's try. Give me a second here, guys. I'm going to try to plug something in and see if it works. Ooh, don't fall. Get everything up. Oh, I need a new hard drive. This one's getting cold.
Dropped millions of liters of water over Nevada within just a few seconds.
Everything's in the water. All right, now let's see. Oh, it's reading it too. That's a good thing. The only problem with that Angry Chat is full of old people. They probably shit themselves instead of fire. That's not nice. That's not nice, Yubi. With floor shattering ripassery. Ripassery. That's funny. All right, let's see if I go to Backup Plus. Let's see what I got in here. YouTube files. Where's sounds? Picard sounds.
These bugs were spotted creating swarms directly
That.
over the road markings.
Whoa, that's loud. I better turn the gain down on that.
Kelvin Helmholtz clouds, and they occur when a difference in wind speed and
That's really loud.
pushes clouds into these wave-like shapes.
Okay, maybe I should put it on this one. Let's see if I put it here.
This crazy wave plant was designed
Why did that make noise?
this tornado
Oh, that was really loud, huh? Let's try that. All right, can you guys hear that? Don't scare the beaver. Oh, there's my sensor. Okay. Ooh, I like that sound effect. Okay.
These people capture the moment a lightning strike caused Anthony's house to go off.
Oh, what's that? No, stop that. What are you doing to me here? That is not what I want to happen. How do I get out of that? You screwed my whole screen up. Hey, go away. Uh-oh.
It's called a green flash, and it's a very
Uh-oh.
simple
That's not good.
a burst of green light during sunset. This can only
There we go. Okay.
conditions are absolutely perfect.
Okay. Those are dramatic. Beavers like the sound of calm running water. I don't have that.
They were walking on the beach when the ice started coming out of them.
What is that?
This incredible
Car crash. Ah. All right. You can keep that one on there. Every time somebody says something stupid, I'm going to do the car crash. All right. There we go. When somebody crashes out, we can do the car crash.
this photographer had a phone where they captured
All right. Well, I've got some on here, and now I know this works. What do you got here? Oh, let's have a whole nother file.
these guys thought that the road was being chased by killers.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
This is how quickly
Beavers like the sound of mixing macaroni and cheese. All right, looks like I'm going to have to organize them and label them better so I can find them faster.
they were climbing down this giant tree when it started gushing out water. This tree had a very specific type of internal wall that made it stronger in an unusual way.
Candy corn Oreos. Oreos with candy corn filling. Holy hell yes!
Every day,
Here you go. Oreos with candy corn filling.
Candy corn Oreos. Oreos with candy corn filling. Holy hell yes!
Is that better than mac and cheese?
See you later, sucker.
All right. Now I know that works. Cool. Like the sound of wood being chewed on. Oh, here's a good one.
is like these people witnessed a huge ice strike on this river in Alaska.
All right. Burnout. Oof. Okay. That's going to be really loud, I'm sure.
It's a super rare type of lightning.
Easy
They
now.
occur at a higher altitude to regular lightning, which is why it looks
Okay. That's enough of the sound effects. Now I know it works. That's awesome.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
This person was traveling in the
Oh,
woods
yeah.
when they noticed that they were able to see day and night at the same time.
Yeah, I'd like to place an order.
What you like?
Yeah, I'd like 3 orders of garlic chicken, and then 3 orders of white rice,
And then,
and then. Oh, hey, you guys want soup? Sure. Yeah, 3 orders of wonton soup.
I got it.
Oh, some fortune cookies too. I think that's about it.
I got it.
No, that's it.
I got it.
No, and then that's all I want.
I got it.
Then nothing else to order. Okay.
I got it.
No. See, all I want is the 3 orders of garlic chicken and the 3 orders of white rice.
I got it.
And the soup, dude. And the wonton soup.
I got it.
And the cookies fortune. Hey, and the fortune cookies. Yeah. So it's just the chicken, the rice, the soup, and the fortune cookies. That's it.
I got it.
And then you can put it in a brown paper bag and come put it in my hand because I'm ready to eat. I refuse to play your Chinese food mind games.
Chinese food mind games.
No and then. 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 You're starting to piss me off, Ziggy. And then I'm gonna come in there and I'm gonna put my foot in your ass if you say and then again.
right. All right. Ooh, McConaughey. All right. Okay, that's enough of that, I think. Let's see what we got going on here. Nope, that's not what I want to see. Let's go back to 5. Oh, we got Dad Bod. Just put out a new one. Air quality. Oh, Blue Angels. Blue Angels. So speaking of, Unfiltered, are you still in here? Ooh, that was close. What? Are they upset because they were so low? Ooh, that was really low. Holy crap. Wow. That was seriously low. Okay, now I can see why they're upset. Even though that's super cool, but I'm sure that would scare the hell out of some people. Hey, Unfiltered, you're still there. So maybe you can help promote this, but I want to talk more in the future and right now about making the Patriots Day at the air show out here. I think it's in August. Apparently you got tickets already, so you might know. I think it's like the mid-August, I believe, is the air show. I want to get people together. I want to make a Patriots Day about it. So if you could help promote that, let me look it up here to be sure. What day? I want to say it's like August 13th or something. McMinnville Air Show 2026. August 14th through 17th. August 14th through 17th is the air show out here. And I would really like to get everybody together for that. I think that would be super, super cool. So you're for sure coming down, right? Do you know what day you're coming down? Because that would be Friday through Sunday, is the way it works. Saturday is probably the best day, I would think. And as a bonus, last year there was some lefty protesters outside the air show, so that may be an extra side quest for us. All right, let's.
What's up, bro? How you doing? No, I was gonna.
You're coming down and say, yeah, Saturday's the best day.
What? No, bro.
I live close enough I could see it all 3 days, but Saturday, if you're coming down for one day, Saturday would be the best day to come down. Oh, holy macaroni. That's super cool. It's probably on the Isle of Man TT right there. That is super badass. Have the drive in tailgate parking. Oh, nice. I know where that's at. Yeah. And sometimes we don't even have to talk much on the way there if you prefer silence, but I don't really want to leave the house. Well, see, Wolfen Gang, talk to him and figure it out. Maybe you could come down to the air show with him. But yeah, I would like to organize something, a Patriot Day down here, where all the streamers and all the Patriot Gang, the Portland Patriot Gang, and the Pacific Northwest Patriot Gang, I should say, we all have a hangout day here at the air show. I think that would be badass. That was super cool. Okay. What's that? I get, like, my feed gets filled up with these fight videos all the time. I can't figure out why. Oh, he's trying to fight cops. Dude, even general admission is cool there. The way it's set up, it's like you don't have. I mean, you could actually pay to park and watch it from outside the event and still have a cool day. Like we could tailgate in the freaking parking lot and have a good time. But general admission gets you to walk around everywhere. There's bleachers. There's all kinds. I mean, it's cool. It's super cool the way it's laid out. Like you don't have to spend money and do anything specifically cool. You just go down there and watch it. God, I really want to know what's up with that. I'm gonna have to watch that video later and find out. But yeah, I seriously want to get everybody together. And like I said, as a side quest, there will probably be some lefty protesters. Last year they brought the fire truck, and they didn't come into the air show. Obviously, it's on the highway that goes through our area, and they sat on the opposite side of the highway and did a little protest. There was maybe a dozen of them or whatever.
No. 3 minutes later, we're done with the whole job. Any day now, he said.
Oh, that's trippy. I need some of that. Although I don't have blacktop, but I need the blacktop in my driveway. Seriously. Wow, that's some talent right there to not get it on the sidewalk. They didn't even tape up the sidewalk or anything.
And
So they're just resurfacing. Oh man, that's cool though.
it's not flat or anything. Yeah, it's called wrap. Yeah. For,
That's actually pretty impressive. He's not getting it all over the place. He's just using a squeegee to spread it around.
I'm gonna need a dribble.
I don't know why I'm so impressed by that, but I am.
There you go.
Yeah, I've got a gravel driveway and it sucks, and it's got a big hump. I really need to get it regraded, and then probably I think there's like some kind of oil stuff you can put on it or whatever to make it harder, like they do on country roads, oil it or something like that.
Yeah, I'm done. I got everything I need except for maybe a carpet.
What do you say? Each purchase of a drive-in ticket includes one parking pass for the drive-in area and eight general admission tickets. Holy crap! Oh, so they're like encouraging you to carpool. I guess that's probably what that means.
And I had to stop it like a minute ago.
But like I said, it's so wide open by the airport out here. I mean, you saw my video of it. You can see for miles at any given point. So it's pretty cool. It really is. Well, let's spread the word and let's try to make this a thing, Unfiltered. Because I'd like to see Patriots out in my area. Probably like an hour and 15 minutes from where most of the guys live in Portland, from like East Portland or whatever. Probably an hour and 15 minutes will get you out here. Maybe less than that to the airport.
Where's it at?
So let's spread the word. Let's try to make this happen. I'm pretty excited about it. Like I said, I go every year anyways, so because it's right in my backyard. Yeah, that is crazy low. Oh, look at the wind that it brought. Oh man, sand everywhere. Yeah, that was crazy low. I don't think he was supposed to be that low. All right, what's this guy making? Complex. Oh, that is a cool sign. I want one of those. Kamala Patty, long time no see. Welcome to my chat. Oh, those are LED strip lights. Oh, that's what they're doing. That is so cool. I want to make that now. That is cool. I want to make one of those that says angry. Put it on my wall. Oh, there you go, Unfiltered. it's a dumpster Cybertruck. That's funny. That's some funny shit right there. I don't care who you are. Oh, he's gonna wreck. Oh, right into a truck. At least he hit the tire. Hi, Romeo. Hi, buddy. Oh man, that sucks. That's embarrassing. Romeo, please, come on, buddy. Love you too, but you gotta go lay down now. Go lay down now. Go on, bud. Thank you. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, look at he's so proud of himself. This is the New Jersey Delaney Hall. Is that what it's called? Go lay down. I'm not talking to you, buddy. Cybertrucks are more based. I have never sat in one yet. I don't know anybody that owns one. I've obviously seen them. I've driven by them. I raced one time. Lost my ass. They are quicker than my bike. I'll tell you that. Homie was like, I got to shove some of these Riris. He was happy about that. Look, and then you notice they all chase him when he's walking away like they're tough. That guy looks like an ex-linebacker, though. Guy looks like he may have played some football. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's funny. That Porsche had to have been pretty messed up for him to do that to it. Manual car burnout going wrong. Right next to the cops. Is he going to burn out right there? Why did you do that right next to the cops? I'm pretty sure somebody pulled him over right after that. Oh, that would be cool. It's a Blackbird. Please go lay down. I'm not talking to you, buddy. Come on. Come on. Would you please behave? Are you mad because the TV's not on? You won't probably turn the TV on? Huh? All right, go get your baby and lay down. Go lay down. Please. Oh, no. Oh. Was that a shoe? I think that was a shoe flying. Go, wait, go. That was crazy. I swear that's a shoe. Huh. This cop just said, if you can beat me, I won't pull you over and give you a ticket.
A few inches later.
Oh, he's getting his ass beat. He's in a truck. And he gets pulled over. What an idiot. Why are you trying to race a cop in a truck? Oh, he didn't pull him over. That's cool. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way, Wolf and Gang. I'm not a fan of their looks or anything, but they are cool. They are a cool piece of equipment. Like I said, I got my ass whooped. I tried to race one with my bike and didn't work very well. That Cybertruck ate me alive. I think it was one of the sport levels or whatever they call it. Is that for me?
Yeah, there's some homemade chips and salsa.
Okay, thank you. Cool.
Wheel bearings are shot. When's the last time you did the valves?
What do you mean?
Did the valves? I usually write
I will, dear.
Okay.
I just really like these chips. Oh, is she gonna motor race? Oh, that's a MotoGP bike too. Oh, look at her go. She's down. Not the same bike though. Oh, down she goes. Look, she's riding full size too. That's pretty impressive. I know, a little tiny thing. She's getting down. Oh, no way. He's so worried about that bike. Oh, look at the Spider-Man. Go, Johnny, go. What? It's good, babe. It's not hot or nothing. I said it's not hot or anything.
It's got a little spice to it, but I didn't want to do it.
Did you know I'm what? Shit, I don't have time for this shit, your shit, their shit, after this shit, any of this shit, anything that doesn't have shit to do with me. I need that shirt. Oh, what? It's an alarm clock? Okay, I gotta wait for Miss Anger to get back in here. I gotta wait. Lady A's got to see that. I need that. And I know you're what, Camo Patty? You gotta finish that sentence. Oh, I need one of these so bad. Oh, I love wearing provocative clothes in public. I love making people look twice. Honey, check this out. I need. It's an alarm clock. Look. I need that. Although it's not the same thing that you open in the box. It's definitely different. But that's cool.
Well, I'll have to figure out where to get one.
See, look, it's not the same bike. Number one, that's smaller. It doesn't have the pinstriping on it. I don't think it's gonna make a good one.
Oh my goodness. That's what my hair would look like. Oh my God.
That's funny. Yes, I know you're America First, Camo.
Would you punch
punch me in the face for $1 billion?
Punch me in the face for $3 million.
Cartoon style.
Andrew, would you punch me in the face?
Yes.
You don't even have to think about that.
Would you punch me in the face for $1 billion?
Hard as
Would you punch me for $3 million?
Goddamn right I would.
Goddamn right I would. He said some days I did you twice. in a second.
Would you punch me
He did Superman punch.
Would you punch me in the face for $1 million?
Yes.
Would you punch me in the face? I haven't even finished my question.
Would you punch me in the face for $1 billion?
You was offered $1 billion to punch me in the face as hard as you can right now. Would you
Ray, would you punch me for $3 million?
You know, actually, I do need to buy more fire extinguishers.
You hit me or slap me for $1 billion?
A billion with a B?
Yes, $1 billion.
Yeah, no questions asked.
I have a question. Would you punch me for $3 million?
Fuck you up in front of your dad.
He said, I'll fuck you up in front of your dad.
I'll punch you in the face even for $1 million.
Would you punch me in the face for $1 billion?
He said, I'll fuck you up in front of your dad.
No, it's from Japan. I was gonna come to you. I have a ticket for my headlight that I fixed, and I need it signed. Do you have a pen by any chance? Yeah. All right, perfect. Yeah, I got you.
Well, what are you doing getting arrested, Gamma?
It's from Japan. Of course, yeah, go ahead. So it was which headlight was it?
And if you got saved, then I don't suppose you were arrested.
No, so that's the daytime one. That's the daytime one. Yeah. So that headlight was out because
You were confused by your tactics.
and they put the light or the plug back in. Appreciate it. Thank you.
These are like the best tips ever.
What was that?
Mm.
No, it's Kenmore, but they said you could go to any.
It's so low.
Yeah.
How do you get over anything?
It's on air suspension.
It is? Oh my god.
Thank you. Of course, no problem.
Yeah, so all you gotta do is I filled that out for you.
Okay, thanks so much.
Honey, would you please get this dog away from me? He will not leave me alone.
Because you're eating chips and salsa.
We've been doing this before this is tips and
Can
salsa.
you
in
lay
me.
down? Can you lay down, please, sir?
They said I could come in today at
But
5 p.m.
no.
That should be good. Yeah.
Don't tell me
Thank
no.
you so much.
Don't tell
I
me
really
no.
appreciate it. Thank you so
You
much.
want
It means a
to
lot.
What are you
Thank you.
doing?
No, you really don't. And you got a sign. Let's go. That's awesome.
Anyone who takes a moment to comment on this, I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
So yesterday I was walking past my 13-year-old son's bedroom and I noticed that his room was really clean and his bed was nicely made. Then I saw an envelope laying on his pillow. It had Mom written on it. So of course I opened the envelope and I started to read the letter. It said, "Dear Mom, I am so sorry to tell you this, but I had to elope with my new girlfriend because I was trying to avoid an argument with you and Dad. I'm really in love with Layla, but I knew you would not approve of her because of all her piercings and tattoos, and also the fact that she is way older than me." Then the letter went on to say, "Not only am I in love, but Layla is pregnant, and she said we will be very happy. We share a dream to have many more children, and Layla also opened my eyes to the fact that smoking marijuana really never hurt anyone. But in the meantime, we'll pray that science will find a cure for AIDS so Layla can start feeling better." Then the letter continued to say, "Don't worry, Mom. I am 13 years old and I know how to take care of myself.
Oh, shit.
And someday me and Layla will be back to visit so you can get to know your many grandchildren. Love, your son, Jaden." And just when I was about to get mad and throw the letter away, I noticed something written on the back. It said, P.S. Mom, none of this is true. I'm over at Jason's house. I just wanted to remind you that there are worse things in life than my school report that's on the kitchen table.
Oh, that's funny.
13-year-old son's bedroom, and I noticed that his room was really clean and his bed was nicely made.
Oh shit. Well, that'd make the day. Oh, that's cool. Like freaking dominoes.
Satisfying to watch.
Right? You guys, it's so cool to watch these guys. Romeo, go lay down. Get out of there. Vegas. I know what you want. There you go. Easy. Good boy. I gave you the last big one, buddy. We didn't start the fire. Oh, please repeat. All right, let's see. What the hell was that? He got her driving while he's got the baby in his lap. How does that work? Anything around here, really? No, it's a Pinto Stang. Okay.
All this guy has to do is go behind us, and he'll see that my plate's folded up and expired, bro. Why is your plate folded up and expired? Because I'm gonna sell this bike.
Stop!
He's actually sitting there staring at us.
Come on, Patty says she can't wait to meet you.
Please go get a donut from inside Chief. Please, right now.
That sounds fantastic.
if you go do this, just take your helmet off, eat that right in front of him, and just look at him so like sensually. Oh my god, bro! He's got the donut, bro. Oh my god. He's not amused, bro. He's not amused. Wait, is he smiling? I think he's smiling. I can't tell. Back, bro. He's not facing me because you don't have plates.
They have plates.
I'm illegal. I've got a legal plate. He's expired.
You better love your friends that throw you under the bus.
All he has to do is go behind us, and he'll see that my plate's folded up and expired.
There once was a ship that put to...
Oh, shitty. What? What? Yeah. Do what? They run their motorhome, not on their bike?
Yep, thank God. A white Suburban hit the motorhome head on the driver's side.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep, Suburban. They said the Jeep, they were towing their Jeep was okay, but the motorhome's a complete loss.
Well, that's shitty. What do you want, Bob? Kamala says, I just know her and I are kindred. I say cut from the same cloth.
Sounds great to me. I don't think I've ever really talked to her.
I don't know that you've ever met her. You'd remember her if you met her.
No, I mean, I don't think in person, but I think that we chat.
Yeah.
Maybe converse back and forth a time or two.
I need you. Yeah. Oh, no. Can you just pull over? All right. Holy crap. He was like, own it.
What do you want, Bob? God, what is what? Come on. No, okay, no, because then Romeo's going to want up too. I know. I didn't let you up. I won't let him up. I know. That's fair is fair. What do you want? Do you want out of here? Freaking move, because Romeo won't get out of the way. Romeo, back up. Here, go, Bob.
So I'm passing these out for National Police Week.
Here, take your baby. Go play.
A bunch of gift cards in there. Tropical Sand.
Take your baby and go play. Come on. You won't leave me alone.
Yeah. Look, man, they have like red light therapy that you can go do. It's supposed to like be good for you, you know, and it won't like burn you or anything.
Okay, I'm in the middle of something, okay? Okay? When it's night-time, I'll pet you. I'll let you up and pet you when it's night-time, okay? Just a little bit longer. Stop!
Put in a new title, but I don't know if my registration's updated.
Go now. Thank you. Goodness gracious, slobbering all over me.
I appreciate you running my plate.
Oh, freaking bulldogs.
It should be black.
Freaking bulldogs. Yeah, I should bring up that lady that Danny and Chris keep watching that eats like a bulldog.
It was all legit. Thanks, man. Be safe, okay?
Okay. Let's see. Is that you making that? Oh, okay. I was like, what is playing that?
27-year-old lesbian. I fucking knew it, dude. I knew something was fishy. I knew something was real quick. You got something going on in your eye.
Yeah, he's being very over affectionate. He goes crazy when I sit here and talk to the computer. Because he knows I'm not talking to Lady A, so he thinks I must be talking to him.
You know what I mean? It's so fun to hate dick but have a cock eye.
If you're trying to have fun, I need you to be careful, okay? Don't be doing that right here. This is a busy street. You see a lot of traffic. You get hit and you fuck yourself up, it's not your fault, right?
What are you doing? You did not. I said the green handle. Listen to that. You did not put unleaded in. No, that's diesel. That's diesel. That's diesel. That's diesel.
Babe. A loyal husband.
Oh. 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 Let's start from the beginning. He looks all mean. Got a muzzle on, then watch him. Oh, he's crying with the kid.
Oh my goodness. That's a Phoenix Rebel.
Oh, that's so adorable. Look at him. He says, I'll cry with you, buddy. Oh, I want to watch it one more time. Oh, what a good. That's a girl. That's a girl dog. That's a good girl. He says, I'll cry with you, buddy.
Happy birthday, Mama.
Oh, why are you going to drive on the yard? Why are you going to drive on the yard? That pissed me off.
He's been drinking. Oh, this fucking idiot. I was really smart of you. That was a dick move to kind of come on my right side like that. What if I would have turned over on her and shit? Well, that was a dick move, bro. You passed me right on my right. What if I would have went on the right, bro? Yeah, fucked up, bro. Nah,
Pure muscles.
it, bro. You don't gotta be a dick about it. Just go on, bro. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, man. The fuck. Dude, I'm cruising, bro. I have a family to go to. You passed me on the right. Dude, you passed me on the right. I didn't even see you coming. Ride safe, bro. He's been drinking, bro. He's been drinking.
Oh, I hate these videos. Watch it.
What's going on, man?
Howdy. How you doing? What's going on, bro?
Are you Matthew Wood?
Yes.
Bro, what the? Aren't you like in Ohio?
Yeah, I come down here on occasion.
Oh, really? That's what's up, man.
What's up?
Yeah, stay off the
Oh,
grass.
it's 26. I just bought this thing. Like none of the stuff on it is working. It's great. It's KTF.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's not working. It's supposed to. So like it's all like technology stuff, which I guess doesn't really matter on most bikes, but like
No, it matters.
it's like
If you're paying, you know, if you're paying for it.
Oh no, but like your so your quick shift won't work.
yeah.
What else?
This bike's supposed to have like navigation. That's not working. Cruise
It's
control.
supposed to have navigation.
Oh yeah, I was gonna touch it out. That was screen on there. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, don't post your number here.
That has nothing
Don't
to
post
do
your
with
number
that.
here.
That's
Then
something.
people,
So it's a little
yeah,
bit-
don't do that.
You're on TikTok, right?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I literally.
Next time she's in chat, you guys can hook up and she can tell you where to send it or whatever. But don't post it in here. Pamela's trying to give you her number or something.
Yeah, great. I make videos. All right.
Oh, you want video up a little bit? So I think I can do that over here.
Are you Matthew Wood?
Yeah.
Bro, aren't you like in Ohio?
Yeah, I come down here on occasion.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
what's up, man.
What's up?
That make it better?
26. I just bought this thing, like none of the stuff on it is working. It's great. It's KTF.
Oh, get back to bed. There we go.
Quick shifter's not working. It's supposed to. So like, it's all like technology stuff, which I guess doesn't really matter on those bikes, but like,
No, it matters.
it's like.
I think that made it louder for you guys.
So your quick shift won't work?
Yeah.
What else?
This bike's supposed to have like navigation. That's not working. Cruise
It's
control.
supposed to have navigation?
Oh yeah, I was gonna. That's why I turned it on. It's not like a huge strain on there, which is pretty cool. It's pretty.
Cruise is right here. That has nothing to do with that. That's not working? So it's a little bit of a ride, right?
You're on TikTok, right?
Yes.
Knew it.
Yeah, Wolfen Gang, if they can dox me from the inside of my bedroom, then good on them. There's not much I can do about that.
It's nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Yeah. Great. I make videos. Sorry.
Back to chat. There we go.
Are you Matthew Wood? So what's up? Why? Nobody was right here. I don't see the big deal. You must be bored today, but I appreciate it. I'm gonna go over there. Have a good day.
Well, I tell you what, you got to have a permit to launch a boat.
Oh my God, are you serious right now?
All right, sir. I
will write you a ticket for no boat launch permit.
For a toy. Hey, if you want, I ain't making no big deal. You pulled over here in the water, sir. I ain't doing nothing but trying to have a good Saturday. You need to go mess with somebody that's doing drugs or something.
No, you need to leave. You can go somewhere else and play with your toys.
Oh yes, sir. Okay, I can pick myself up real quick.
Up and leave.
Have a good day, sir.
What a dick.
So what's up?
Guys, we're at the fucking gas station right now.
The chances of you seeing this YouTube short are super rare. There's over 100.
Oh, whoa. Look at that, dear. She's got big inflatable shoes.
Oh.
She's walking on water. Oh, where's she going? She's just going to go off into the ocean somewhere.
Nice Supra, bro. I mean BMW. Nice M4, I guess.
What do you mean, I guess? What are you talking about?
I have a
Oh.
BMW too. Like, it's way better than your S55.
And I have an actual
Oh, holy
M
crap,
car,
it's
you have an
1:30.
M engine. What are you talking
Yeah, I
about?
should probably get off here soon, guys. It's 1:30 in the morning.
You think you're so much better than me? How about we race? Let's see. I guess you didn't hear me right. Downpiping it too. Alright, listen to this.
Find me another big Disneyland, but I just, yeah, ever since that one time you caught me, Wolf, I've been trying to not put too much out there. But like I said, if they can dox me from the inside of my bedroom, then there ain't a whole lot I can do about it. They got more skills than I do.
And I have an actual
God, I want to get some
M
sticker
car, you
paper
have an
now.
M light engine.
Let's see if I can make stickers on that. Yeah, another thing to put on the desk. Yay! We'll have to go down here until I need it. I just cleaned my desk off. I'm so happy about that. I can actually see things now.
Alright, listen to this.
Thank God you didn't realize I came from my speakers.
3:33. Been on for 3:33 now. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap this up. And let's see if I get rid of all this. I have an outro somewhere, and I would like to be able to do that. Let me see if I can do my outro proper. I made one and then I haven't used it. Yes, 3:33. That's a sign, right?
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna guess.
That's a good thing.
AO outro final. Let's see if this works. Okay, I gotta share the screen. Oh, holy shit, that's really loud. How do I make that quieter? Sorry, guys. I don't know how the hell that happened. That was super loud. Sorry, guys. I'm not sure what happened there. Everything else been really quiet, and then that all of a sudden was really loud. Okay, why is nothing working up here? I'm going to have to switch. What is that? Go away. Oh my God, this is... Uh-oh. What is happening? Oh, this is not doing anything I'm telling it to do. There we go. What?
Wire Mountain's funny
I don't know.
because they are hill areas.
Ooh. All right, let me try to... Romeo, go lay down, bud. I'm almost off, okay? We'll play in a minute, buddy. Why is nothing doing what I'm telling it to do? Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. You got too much stuff open. Okay, get rid of all of that. Oh. It's not letting me share. No, that's invite a guest. I don't want to do that. Oh, my computer's being wacky, guys, so bear with me for a second. Let me turn chat back on. Window. There. Share. Okay, that needs to go away. How do I make that go away? How do I make that go away? Okay, now you went away? There we go. All right, we're back. Good night, Kamala. Thank you. She said good night to you too, dear.
Good night, Kamala. Good night, Sugar. Good night, everybody.
All right, guys. Yeah, I'm going to wrap this up, which means I'm going to try to play this outro that I haven't played forever. I need to make a new one. I got bored with this one. That's why I haven't used it very much. Make that go away. But I appreciate everybody for hanging out for the middle of the night here. And appreciate it. We will see you on the next episode. And in the meantime, be good to each other and Patreon on. Oh, that's loud. Make it not loud. Let's go back here and start it. And then, how does that work? There we go.